Hey guys. Hi Arlene. Hi Janet. It doesn't. Good one, Janet. Good one. I don't know. Are these lights annoying? I'll kind of try to tuck them away there. I got some new purple ones that are intermixed in there for, well, I'd say October, but whenever I'll show them to you. I got two sets, but and they do all different kind of things. I'll just show you here. Let's see. See, it doesn't really show up very much. You can't even really tell there's purple in there. I can see it, but and of course I don't want any flashing ones, so I'll turn it off. There we go. So anyway, I can see it though when I have it on. So let's see. Kat, Tori, Terry Brett. Terry, I saw your two new Instagram posts. And Tori, I saw you're working on one. Let's see. Hermie, Pamela. Who else am I missing? Already said hi to Janet. Charmaine. I'm going to sip on my water. Hubster's home today. And he said he'd come in. I need to pick some colors out of here. And I told him he could pick my colors. So he'll be here in a little bit. And then I got, so here's I don't know how noisy this is going to be later. And I don't even know what time they're going to be here. But I have, hang on, let me get something for my a banana or something. Hang on. I start talking, my voice gets scratchy. I need to buy a banana. Um, Lisa, Becky Hernandez, Annette. Yeah, I can tell it's already better just by taking a bite of banana. So anyway, we have a couple of guys coming to build a credenza for our den. I'm thinking they're going to build it in the garage. But I have my cord going through the house. I told Hubster, please make sure they're not knocking me off the air if they do come while I'm streaming. I don't know what time they're going to be here. They may not be here till after I'm done streaming. But so anyway, we're going to have that going on. But Hubster's home today because it's a holiday here, Labor Day. Hi, Mama Juju. Let's see who else. Ruth E. Barber Chicken Pot Pie Society. So yeah, I have a few things to show. I got a little deck of collage cards. And so that's that to show. And then let me go ahead and show this real quick because I know she's not going to be here. But her name on stream was Fat Bird Finds, Laura. That was her name. Well, that's my P.O. box number. That's not private. But anyway, so I sent this in June 12th, July, August. Now it's over 2 months, 2.5 months. Anyway, it was returned to me. And it doesn't say why, just said return to sender. So Fat Birds Finds, that's her nickname, and her name's Laura. And that's the only name that she gave me. So that's what I put on the envelope. It was returned to me. So if you see this, Laura, let me know, did your address change in 2 months? I don't know. But I have that. So I still have, I think, was it Josephine in Netherlands? Josie in Netherlands? Her little stamp set. She hasn't got back with me either. So, yeah, I can't do anything about it. So I'll just hold on to it until somebody gets with me and lets me know. Okay. So there's that. So I have a lot planned today. If y'all read the title, we're going to make a Gelliprint Masterboard art journal. And then I got new books. So we have a lot going on. Your husband doing, you put him to work, Hermie? You put him to work on his day off? Oh my gosh. So actually Hubster he was cleaning, he was doing some ceiling. He was like, you know, when you have a ceiling fan and it gets dusty on the ceiling. Yeah, so I can't reach up there. So he was, I mean, I could get on a chair, but so he cleaned the ceiling fan up down in there in the ceiling. So yesterday. So let's see who else. Hoosier, Hippie, Denise, and Megs. Thank you, Anne. I'm trying to see if I missed. There's Tex. Tex, I don't know if you were here last week when Denise showed me. I do have a little video for y'all, but it's got music. I don't have to watch it without the music. But Denise sent me this last week, Tex, when y'all were talking about. She goes, "Well, I just need to do a stream or something." I forget. She said a video with spreadsheets. And I'm scrolling back because it was last week, so I got a lot here going on from then. I'm pretty sure it's in here somewhere. Oh, here it is. Okay, so she said, and she said this was for whoever the fibs were that wanted spreadsheets. So she was doing the spreadsheet thing, and she goes, "Do you want the link to see the spreadsheet?" And I sent her this. So Tex, that's for you. Oh, I got to turn the overhead light off. It's putting the glare. So yeah, Denise and you and spreadsheets, and that was my response to the spreadsheets. Right, Tex? Let's see. Hermie said, "Does anyone have any idea how to clean the fabric lining of a leather purse?" No, I don't. I wouldn't have no idea. What did you do? Spill something in there, Hermie? Oh my gosh. No, I don't know. I'm sorry. You're asking the wrong person. Cleaning something? Ask Janet. Janet might know. Let's see. Who else am I missing? So I don't know if I can let me see if I can get my Instagram to come up. I'll show y'all Terry's. Let's see here. Search. Come on. You can do it. Terry did two. Let me step out in the hall. Hang on. Terry did two of the prompts. I guess it was last week's and the weeks before. So the prompts that she did here, let me turn my brightness up a little. This is the prompts were box, purple. Now I got the hiccups. Dracula, rocks, and hyacinth. So she did this Dracula with a box of hyacinth, and I thought that was so good. Terry just has, you don't know how much she's stepped up her game in illustration. So I love that. And it's Terry Brett 3, if you want to go follow her on IG. And then she did this one, the fantasy prompt. This was from the fantasy prompt book. A clock is the instrument of a future curse. So she has this clock, she has this witch, and she has a little story up here about when the clock strikes midnight. And so y'all go over there and look at it. Y'all go over there and look at Terry's work over there. Awesome, Terry. And then she's still working on, but Tori is doing, let me see if I can find. No, wait. Oh, come on, Instagram. Tori is working on, well, it's not showing up here. I don't know why. It's not in her feed. Maybe she's still working on it. So y'all have to wait on Tori. But artful_dabbler, Tori. It's she does digital work, and the newest thing I saw on Facebook, but I haven't seen it over here yet. There. But anyway, okay, let's see. Hi, Mark. No, thanks for participating. Do you want some prompts before we get started, Terry? Let me know, because once I get started on this, I'm gonna have to keep working. This is kind of a big project. This is not included in the project. I'm going to use these. I'm going to do a new disc on well, wood round collage world. I'm going to use this on Wednesday. Poor Toast, he takes my suggestion. He'll take anyone's suggestion if you message him on Instagram. And I asked him to make an ancient civilization ephemera book. So I bought two, of course, you know. But so this is brand new. It just came out. And you do want prompts? Okay, let me grab the bowl and the book. Let's see. And so anyway, I'll show these here in a minute because he did make these because I requested it. And then I got a new art book at Books A Million. And then these I ordered offline. There were some collage. They popped up and there's some collage cards. So got that to show. But let's go ahead and do this real quick. So if anybody comes in late and wants to know the prompts, just tell them to go back to, where are we exactly? 11 minutes in. 11 minutes in is when I'm going to pull the prompts. Okay, so let's get a little stack here. I just take a little stack and take it off the top. I pick 5 now, and then you can take 3 or more to make whatever you want to do. All right, so here we go. A dartboard, a dog, feathers, any veggie, and sandals. So there's the 5 prompts for the week. And again, even if you don't do the prompts, write them down in your Society of Idea Collector notebook, book, travelers, whatever kind of book you keep your ideas in. Write them down, make you a list every week, and you'll always have some kind of prompts or ideas when you don't have any ideas or prompts. So dartboard, dog, feathers, any veggie, and sandals. So those are the 5. You can pick 3 or more. And you can do what you want, really. You know, you can pick 1 if you want. All right, so there's that. And then out of the 500 Fantasy Writing Prompt Workbook by Erica Blumenthal, Terry, you want to pick a number. Here's all the ones we've done. Pick a number between 12 and 295. Here's the ones we've done. And the second number here is because some of the prompts, there's 2 on a page. So if there's only 1, then there's just 1. But so, hi, Laverne, Belinda. Who else am I missing? So Terry, pick a page, and we will see if there's 1 or 2 on that page. Ooh, it got really dark. Let's brighten this up a little. We'll probably have to. It's because of the white paper. 199. Okay, so 199. Let's see if there's 1 or 2 on there. 199. There's 2. So you want 1 or 2, Terry. 1 or 2 on page 199. And 1 or 2. Let's see. Who else am I missing? I said hi to Arlene earlier. She was the first one here. Okay, 2. Janet was right behind her, griping because there was no coffee made. The coffee wasn't made, and so Janet was griping about that. All right, 199, 2. All right, here we go. You ready? You're a time traveler, and you're pretty knowledgeable about historical events. One day you travel to a time period that's unheard of and has never been mentioned in history books or by historians. Not to mention the people there aren't surprised to see you. I'll read it again. You're a time traveler and you're pretty knowledgeable about historical events. One day you travel to a time period that's unheard of and has never been mentioned in history books or by historians. Not to mention the people there are not surprised to see you. So there we go. That's the prompt for the week out of the 500 fantasy writing prompts. And again, you can make whatever you want out of it. A cartoon, a comic, a story. Terry Brett kind of does a combo of all of them. She kind of does a story. She does an illustration. So yeah. Sip of my lemon water. Okay. So, yeah, so today, and Hubster will be in here in a minute. I'm going to let him pick the colors. So I'm going to let him pick 5 numbers, and I will decide which one. 2. I'm going to need 2. I'm going to need a front and a back for the project we're going to do. We're going to do a Gelliprint Masterboard art journal. Okay. So in the meantime, I'll show you these while I'm waiting for Hubster. So yeah. Okay, let's see. That's 2 flashed out now that I got rid of the white book there. Okay. Let's see, Deb E. Who else am I missing? Cat and Paste. Put it in caps if you're talking to me, just like Debbie did right there. I won't think you're yelling at me. So there's a lot going on today. I hope I can finish it. Plus, like I said, we got a couple of guys coming to build a credenza in the den. They're going to build it in the garage. Hopefully, they're going to build it in the garage. But yeah, let me see. Let me move this up just a little. I feel like I'm a little. There we go. And so let me show you what I got here, and then we'll get crack-a-lacking. Yeah. So it's kind of be, and then look, I found, well, when we cleaned out the garage last weekend with Denise, I found an old picture of Hubster. Look at that. Look how handsome. He's still handsome, but this was probably 30 years ago, maybe, when we were at Clearwater Beach. So yeah. Love you, honey. He'll be in here in a minute. All right, let me show you one other thing. Now, I can only, the music, I can't play the music. You know that. But I wanted to show y'all. Annie sent me this. So if y'all know the song Let's Dance, I will play 1 second of it. And then I'm going to mute it. All right. But Logan, let's make sure I get the right one here. Logan, Annie sent me this. Oh my gosh, it's a little video. So there's Logan and his friend over here. And I'm going to play the music for just like a second. Okay. But then I'll let y'all see him dance. Let's see here. All right, so it's a song, Let's Dance, but I can't play the music. But look. Love you, Logan. I'll play. I mean, I won't play the song, but I'll let you see it one more time. I wish I could play the music, but y'all know we can't. So yeah, he's a good little dancer, isn't he? So yeah, I might show it again later. But anyway, yeah. Boy band prodigy. Anyway, yes, exactly, Hermie. That's the song. And I can't, you obviously know I cannot play that song. But yeah. So let me go ahead and show you what I got here. Let me show you these first. It's the same book. I bought 2. So let's see. I'm going to have to zoom back out when I do the project. But for right now, I'll zoom in for just a second to show y'all. So Poor Toast and Kate Curry worked together to make these ephemera books. Y'all know I did make another set. I made these. Well, now you know what? I'll show y'all those after a while. I'll show y'all those later because I'm going to do do some wood rounds on Wednesday with these. But I wanted to show them to you because they just came out a couple days ago, and I ordered 2 and had them come in right away so that I could have them here for y'all today. Yes, he is. He plays a guitar. He's a wrestler. He's very talented. I think they're going to sign him up for something out there. They're in LA. So they're saying that Logan's very talented. I said,
he sure is. He gets it from his granddad.
I wish I had some video of his dad, Dan, dancing, because Dan can bust a move too, just like Logan. So anyway, yeah, you want to pull up a chair or something? Or are you just going to stand there and help me pull some cards? Or you want to say anything to anybody? Say hi?
Morning, everyone. Hope you enjoy your Labor Day. And
I already told them that we have a couple of guys coming to build a credenza.
Oh, okay.
So hopefully it doesn't get loud, and hopefully they'll do it in the garage.
Yeah.
And
Should be all right.
yeah. And yeah. So yes, he is very talented, guys. And they're saying, "Hi, Angie." They're saying, "Hi, hubby." And I showed him your picture. I showed him your picture from this was about 30 years ago.
No, that was last week.
Oh no, okay. He said, "Oh no, that was last week." I love you, honey. So I'll wait. Let Hubster pick the colors that we're going to need today, and then I'll go through these books. All right. So I have the color. Oops. I have the color cubes here.
Right.
And I have there's 250 in here and 250 in here. This one goes from 250, 1 to 250. This goes to 250, 1 to 500.
Okay.
So I need 5 numbers because and then I'll pick the colors out of those 5 cards that you pick.
Okay.
So you go ahead and tell me the numbers.
Just
just give me some numbers.
All right. So, and that's the first one right there, right?
Yeah, this is 1 to 250,
right.
and this is 251 to 500. But it doesn't matter. You can pick them all out of one.
Okay,
I just need 5 numbers.
Out of each box?
No, 5
just
numbers total. 5
right.
numbers.
Let's go with the first box, 16.
16. Okay. So if y'all don't have these color cubes, Janet, I keep telling Janet she needs to buy these, and she knows she's got. I know she's got them ready to buy. She can't trick me, Janet. Okay, here's 16. Okay. Next.
Those. All right. 29.
29.
My goodness, I sound like a hick on the radio.
No, you don't. No, you don't. You're just from the South, and but he's always correcting me. I'll go, I'm a go, and he'll go, Jeet. Because we in the South have a way of letting our slang go sideways. 29, you said?
29. Some of us do.
It's 29.
All right. 112.
Okay, 112. Some of us do. I love you, honey. 112. Okay. All right. There's 112.
Okay.
Oh, I like that one.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. And the second box, let's go with 258.
Okay. 258.
Quickly.
I like that one too.
All right. And then 369. That should be enough.
Okay. And that one has 6. These have 5. I never noticed that. Do all these have 6? They do. The first box has 5 and the second box has 6. I never noticed that. Okay. What one?
369.
369. Okay. Okay. 369. Okay.
Right.
Oh no, this one has 5 as well. So I guess there's no really rhyme or reason to that. Okay. So those are the colors that I will choose from when we go to part 2. So let me move these off of here, out of my way. Whoops. So I have some space because it's going to be a big project today. All right. So I'm going to show these, and we'll just because Hubster walked in, I wanted to have these ready.
Did you tell the Bob Hope golf story the other day?
Yes, you can tell it again.
Yeah,
you'll tell it better anyway, and there might be some different people here. So go ahead.
All right. Well, Bob Hope and Bing Crosby, I'm sure most of you that are old enough to know, were big time buddies. They made 4, 5, 6 pictures together, and they were, I think, lifelong friends. And they used to play golf together all the time. Well, one day, Bob Hope's wife, I can't remember what her name is.
It's okay. Bob Hope's wife.
Bob Hope's wife was talking to Bob and said, Bob, I've noticed you hadn't played golf with Bing Crosby for a while. Is there a problem? Did you have a falling out? And he looked at her and goes, well, would you want to play golf with someone that cheats at every opportunity, that would phony up the scorecard, would move the ball when you're not looking? She would, oh, no, I wouldn't want to do that again. And he said, well, neither did he. Anyway.
Good. Well, neither did he.
Thanks for humoring me.
Uh-huh.
Her name is Mrs. Hope.
Her name's Mrs. Hope. Oh my gosh. So yeah, he's funny. Hubster's very funny. He's got a dry sense of humor.
All right, so what are you going to do today, do you know?
Yes, I know exactly what I'm going to do. First, I'm going to show these books that Poor Toast made because I requested them.
Those are some neat books.
Hubster looked at them, yeah. And then I got this book at Books A Million. So I'm going to show that, and I'm going to show these collage cards. Then we're going to work on the project. The project is a jelly printed masterboard art journal, and it's going to be a big project. Big project.
That is awesome. Well, I got to tell you what my project is. And that's to exit this room right now.
So I don't put you to work anymore.
Yeah. All right,
Will
have fun.
okay, will you turn the air down a little when you go down there? It's a little warm in here.
Yes, Your Highness.
Thank you. I love you. I'll be listening for the guys to come up here. So, all right. All right. So, yeah, because like I said, we're having a big, we already had delivered. They're 2 huge boxes to build a credenza, and we have somebody coming to put them together. And so I hope I'm hoping they're going to put them together in the garage so that we have, so it doesn't get too noisy. Watch the cord. All right, watch the cords, honey.
All right.
All right.
I'm not going anywhere.
Well, I know, but I don't want anybody tripping over the cord. Y'all know that I hardwire my live streams. So the cord goes from my room out in the hall, down the stairs, through the entryway, through the kitchen, down the stairs, into the man cave, all the way across the room to the modem. I have one of those big roller things to roll up the cord and unroll it every time I stream, because y'all know the Wi-Fi in here is, yeah. So anyway, so I hardwire when I stream. Okay, so let me show you these books real quick. Let me see, am I missing anything? Let's see, Roseanne, good morning. Joanne, good morning. Leah, anybody else coming in I missed while Hubster was telling his joke? Edie, let's see. How you doing, Edie? Good to see you. And thank you for stopping in. I met Edie over at Scott Circlin's channel. Let's see. She wants me to store them in the bathroom yeah. Now, the reason I said that, we're talking about the color cubes. Janet goes, I don't have a place for them. I said, store them on the back of the toilet. You don't have a place for them. She has a place for them. She's just using it as an excuse but she knows she's going to love those color cubes when she gets them. All right, let me show you these real quick. So, and I'm going to do a project in these books on Wednesday. So, all right, so I'm going to just flip real quick so y'all can see. These are amazing. I wanted an ancient civilization archaeology type book, and so this is what Portos came up with. And so hopefully y'all can see it all right here. It's not too flashed out. I don't think the white gets flashed out, but so hi Raul. Let's see, who else am I missing? Yeah, this is ancient civilization, so it's not just Egypt. It's, we got Easter Island, and got the Mayans and the old temples in Mexico, and yeah, South America. This one I think is out of Cambodia. I won't remember all of them, but I've studied a lot of these. So let's see. Yeah, a pagoda out of Japan. So I just love that he put this together. So I'm really looking forward to making some worlds out of this, because I love ancient history and I study ancient history and all the conspiracies. Conspiracy chicken. That's our little motto around here. If there's a conspiracy, we have a conspiracy chicken. So Kate Curry and Poor Toast. You can follow them on Amazon. You can follow Poor Toast on IG. There's his Poor Toast is a good guy. So, and he is a good guy, and he will follow you back. He's very supportive of anybody that does any kind of paper arts or ephemera or mixed media, and he's really good about that, isn't he, Janet? Janet and I were talking about that here recently. How Poor Toast is just, he's a good guy. Let's see. Hello, Elon QP. That's Queen Pam. I wish I knew where I could put my hand on my little. Let me see. I used to keep it right there, but I'm not seeing it right now. My little, what do you call it? Nib holder. I'm not seeing it right this minute, but I have a little nib holder that Queen Pam made me years and years and years ago. And I love it, but I just haven't done any calligraphy lately. So I'm not sure where I put it. It's up here behind the pins. Let's see. So good to see you, Queen Pam. Hi, Q and L. Who else am I missing? I said hi to Edie. Roseanne. I said hi, Roseanne. I'm not sure if I've ever met you. I'll have to go find your channel later. If I haven't already. I said hi to Belinda. So anyway, Ancient Civilization. We will be doing something with this on. We'll do something with this on Wednesday. Okay. And let's see here. Let's move this over here. I did make 3 new discs over the weekend, but wood things. But I'll show those later because we're gonna get in the weeds. It's gonna get in the weeds with lots of stuff going on. So this is the other book I got. It's Felicia Chiao. I'm not sure how she pronounces her name. And this is Sketchbook 5. She has Sketchbook 6 that came out before Sketchbook 5. So apparently she made Sketchbook 6. Everybody loved it so much. They said, well, we're Sketchbook 5. I don't know if she has a 4, 3, 2, 1. I only know it's 5 and 6. And so when I read that about 5, I found 6 on Thrift Books. So I have number 6 coming. But she put 6 out before 5. So I'm going to show you this book. And like I said, I got it at Books A Million, and she has little Post-it notes. It did come wrapped. It did come wrapped in plastic. So all the inclusions and everything were in here because it was wrapped. If I don't know what inclusions, if any, are in the one from Thrift Books. So I'm not, if there is anything in number 5, I may not get it because I'm buying it from Thrift Books. But anyway, so this was completely wrapped. She talks about the book. She talks about her sketchbooks. And so I'm not going to show you every single page, but I'll do a little bit of a flip here. I love this. I love her work. So, and then the other thing they talk about is how this is like her sketchbook. So the back page is like the marker bleeding through. So you'll see like there. So here's, the page she did the marker, and then look, see it bled through. So anyway, I really, I'm guessing this is her self-portrait. So she does these quirky little characters. They're so cute. I just love her style, her characters. I hope can y'all see okay? And and then these little this is her Post-it notes. These are inclusions in the book. So let's see. So it's like this little character, and it might be like her, her persona, So isn't it awesome? Hi, Brooke with an E. And so this is like here, you can see this is the back side of it's pictures right out of her sketchbook. I know, right, Terry? So I'm going to just do a little flip. See, there's another Post-it note. I'm just going to kind of do a flip because this is the back side. So another, lots of little Post-it notes. Conspiracy chicken. So I'm just going to kind of flip. And was not a cheap book. I mean, it's an art book, and you pay up for art books. But y'all know I collect art books. Bye, Green Band. I missed saying hi to you. Good morning, and thank you for stopping in. I think Green Bands might be in Australia. I'm not sure, but Green Band is like when we're coming in here, they're going to bed. So I think it might be Australia. Hi, Miriam. So yeah, and it's a cool book. And it's a big, thick art book, sketchbook. So like I said, I ordered number 6 off of Amazon. I mean, thrift books. So I'll give y'all the ISBN. I don't know if this is on Amazon. It probably is, but I got it at Books A Million. So the ISBN is 978-195-2251-283. Okay, and it was $40. Now it might be a little cheaper at Amazon, and again at thrift books it's brand new. So I don't know if you know about thrift books prices for the brand new one, but I did order the previous one, which was number 6. Hi Lisa, hey girl, hey. So anyway, I'm gonna go through it with a fine tooth comb, but it's a lovely book, lovely book. And it says Felicia, and again, I don't know how to pronounce her name, Chiao. Sketchbook 5 is a faithful reproduction of our personal sketchbook carried with the artist from January 1st, 2016 to September 23rd, 2018. The sketchbook served as a companion through travels, life events, and memories. So encapsulated within the handbound volume is every drawing, note, and quirk from her 5th sketchbook, a constant companion. The artist has carried a similar book with her for years, filling each page with fully realized pieces. Each beautifully rendered drawing also includes a corresponding reverse image as it naturally bleeds through the paper of the original book. Reoccurring characters navigate whimsical, otherworldly scenes and tranquil, everyday moments, giving the viewer a glimpse into Felicia's mind. 77 beautiful, detailed color illustrations, complete with post-it note sketches, personal handwritten introduction on a bleed sheet, which at the sheet at the very beginning. This publication is close to owning the original as one can get. So there we go. Hi, Fernando. How's it going? Good to see you. Our other grandson, Janet. Fernando claims Janet and I as his other grandparents, his grandmothers. Okay, so here we. Oh wait, I got to show you these. Okay, so these are some colors of the 4 season playing card art deck. 55 pieces of beautiful art. Now, you couldn't really play cards with them because, I couldn't. The numbers are here and they're very hard to read, but I didn't buy them for the playing cards. I got them for the collage. So, so they all look like this on the one side. That's this, the back side. All the back side looks like this. And I think, how many artists did she say were in here? Let's see. A gorgeous collaboration of 26 incredible artists creating cards based on the 4 seasons, winter, spring, summer, and fall. So that's all it says. I don't have the names of the artist or anything. But I'm going to show you. I'm just going to flip through the cards real quick. So I just thought, y'all know, I love me some collage. So, and I got them off of Amazon. So Amazon may give more detail about, the other artist. Just so y'all can kind of get an idea. And because there's so many different artists, I think what I say, 24 artists, there's lots of different styles. So let's see. I don't even think it was wrapped in plastic. So if there was an ISBN, it was probably on that. But if you look up, well, the website is www.nomonet.net. But I'm not sure anything else. If you look up collage, look up 4 season collage card deck, you can probably find it. Yeah, that's all it says. Colors of the Four Season Playing Card Art Deck. 55 pieces, 24 artists. So, yeah. Anyway, I thought I'd show those to you. All right, so let's see. I don't know if I don't know if I can bring it up in here. My Wi-Fi. My Wi-Fi, as Denise would say. Let me go over here to my Amazon orders and see if I can find. Let me step out in the hall. Hang on. Okay. All right, here we go. Let's see what it says. Yeah, and it says it's from No Monet, Nomonet, No Monet Store is where Amazon gets them and sends them to you. Let's see. It's just the same thing I said. 24 designers. Same thing I told y'all. So if you look up, if you go to No Monet, Nomonet card deck on what do you call it? Amazon, you'll probably find them there. They're $16. $16 for the set. Okay. All right. So let's move on now. I got a lot to do. A lot. So like I said, we're going to do a jelly print. Now, I've not tried to do a jelly print in this fashion. This is going to be new for me too. Thank you, Angie. We're going to do a Gelliprint Masterboard. All right, let me zoom back out now. Let me get my camera here. Let's zoom out as far as I can. All right, I'm going to have to move those lights, I think. I love my lights, but I think there might be a light. There we go. I'll put them up there on the paints. That will probably work. Let's kind of tuck them behind there. There we go. All right. So I have a big sheet of paper to work on. Okay, I'll fix the lighting again in a minute. And this is what we're going to work on this piece of paper. All right, so you can work on any size. I'll have to fix the lighting because we're on white paper. Let's brighten it right back up again. Okay, so I'm going to jelly plate on this paper, which is, let me measure over here. Let's measure over here. It is, in a minute, I have to push that back there. There. It is an 18, well, it's out here. I'll show you. It's out of this drawing pad. Here. It's out of this Strathmore drawing pad, and it's 18 by 24. Okay, that's the size. But I have a bigger sheet, my big poster. These are the posters that I work on when I make collage posters, and they're bigger. They're 21 by 30, but we're going to make it this size. And it's just drawing paper, so it's thin. Okay, you want it kind of thin in this case, because what we're going to end up making is an art journal. But I'm not going to get to that part yet until we am I going to have to move these lights completely out of the scene? We'll see. Okay. So it is on a, bigger sheet of paper because I'm going to jelly plate. Now, I have to jelly plate both sides. So I'm going to pick, I'm going to pick probably two completely different colors because it'll be cool that way. Let's see. I think I'm going to go with this on one side and maybe, I want them kind of different, but not, too different. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe those two. No, too much. Those kind of, all right, we're going to go with those two. Even though there's some colors the same, it will probably work out. All right, so we're going to go with this. And this is going to be a big project now. So y'all make sure, put it in caps if you're talking to me. Make sure you have live chat selected at the top. And don't get mad at me if I miss your comment. Hi, Kathy Berg, Amy, Hottie Popo. Hey, Hottie Popo. Hadn't seen you around forever. Are you still streaming, Hottie Popo? I'm not sure. Are you still streaming? I haven't seen you in forever. And I know I follow you. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Where's my thing here? Okay, so I have my jelly plates ready. And again, we're going to do this kind of slap and kind of a smack and drag jelly plating. Okay, but first, let me show you what we're going to use. And I wrote down notes because there's a lot. There's a lot to do today. All right. So first off, how this idea came about for me is, of course, we have folded and made art journals out of big sheets of paper before. So that may not be new at the end of the day. However, this is what happened. I was going through and cleaning out some of my, and I'm going to do a giveaway as long as we can squeeze in the time. We'll see if I can do the time thing. I was going through my Marlene. Do I have the cover? Yeah, this is it. I don't even know how long ago she made this. I don't even know if it's still available. So I cannot give you a link or anything. But it's Marlene's Essentials by Marlene. Art by Marlene. She's still around, still does stuff. But I don't know if this particular book is still around. It's a big book. I've already cut into half of it. It was twice this thick. Okay. So what it is, it's a punch out. Okay. So let me show you here. And there's 2 sheets of each. There's 2 sheets of each punch out. And y'all probably seen this before. It's been a while. I don't even know what year this was. 2022. Okay, so it's just a couple years old, but I don't know if it's still available. All right, so I'm going to give away some of the ones I punched out here. And she also has, there's papers in there as well. There's papers in her book. These hot colors. Let me turn the brightness down again. I'm going to be fighting this light all day because we're going to be going from brights to white, and that messes with the camera. Okay, so these papers are in the book. So I started punching these out because I wasn't using them. So what I did is, as I punched them out, I'll just punch out a sheet here. And I plan on doing a giveaway with some of these today. Like I said, y'all might have to remind me toward the end if I forget or we get close to the time running out. All right, what's going on here? I might have to move. Let me see. Can I move these lights? Can I do this here? I'm going to move my lights. I'm going to move my lights because it's going to be too annoying to me. I have to keep pushing them and fighting those lights. All right. So, I mean, I love them when I'm working in here, my little fairy lights, but, y'all don't need to see me fighting the lights. All right. Well, I'm not going to punch all these out right now because this is going to take me 15 minutes just to punch these out. I wanted to show y'all the idea, though. Okay, so after I punched out all these, I had all these leftover pieces of paper, right? So what I did, let's see, is I tore up these pieces. I tore them up, and I have them all here. I put them all in a bag because I thought this will be fun to jelly plate with. The pieces, the leftover pieces. So I tore them up, and look what we got here. This is what we have left. So we are going to jelly plate with these. But not just with these. We are going to make a masterboard with the poster. Then, after we make the master board of the poster, front and back, with these colors, front and back, we're going to cut this up and make a journal. Okay, so it's a lot. It is a lot. Okay, so I already have I have one of these cut up. I'm not going to show it to you yet. Y'all see me do this before, cut these papers up into a journal. And so let's see, studio light. Yeah. All right, so first off, let me just stack these up here to the side. I tried to make as much space as I could over here. Let me move these off the table so I have more room because I'm going to need as much room as I can. And I got my baby wipes at the ready. All right, so let's see. Let's pick colors first. All right, let's pick the front first. We'll pick one color first, and this will be the back color. So I'll set that to the side. We're going to pick these. We're going to pick pink. There's not much in that pink one. Let me get another pink. Another pink here. Not much left in that pink. I know I have another pink. Well, we'll go with both. We'll mix them up. All right. So I'm also going to use a larger, probably a larger. Well, we won't worry about that right now. A lavender. Okay, so we got those. A lime green. Let's get a lime green. Okay. I'm sliding all over here. A light teal color. Let's get a kind of a light teal. Okay, I'm going to have to leave my lights tucked somewhere. They are just going to be in my way today. So move them up there. Okay, there we go. All right, let's see. A light teal color or a teal color. I'll tell you all the names of the colors I'm picking too. A kind of a purpley blue. It's almost like a kind of a true blue, but not quite. But I'm just, because I have lots of colors, I can kind of pick the colors I want. So we'll go with a kind of a true blue. No, it needs to be darker. It needs to be darker. Let's go with ultra deep blue. And then this is a kind of like a forest green. I really don't think I need this many colors, but there are 6 colors on this when there's mostly usually 5. All right, let me check. I'm going to keep checking chat, but y'all know I'm going to be busy. Hi, Val. And I said hi to Joanne. Okay. So what I'm going to do, these are the colors we're going to use. Oh, let me tell you what they are. Okay, so I have purple cow. That's that lavender color. And I'm going to go with 2 pinks because I can't find another petal pink handy. Petal pink and royal fuchsia. I'm going to mix those. I got a citron green, a Bahama blue, ultra deep blue, and a Hauser dark green. So these are the colors that we're going with today, or this on the front side. All right, let's see how we're going to do this now. I have not practiced this. Oh, what did she say? You got an extra color? Yeah, I got 2 pinks, Janet, because I this one's almost out, and I can't find another one of these. There's probably one here. I think that's one right there. Is that one? There we go. All right, so we'll put one away because Janet can't stand that I have an extra color. So we'll put the dark pink away. All right. So anyway, so let me just make sure they're all shaken up. You always want to make sure that your acrylic paints are always not rolling around on the floor. You always want to shake them up. Hi, CB. Y'all can hear my bracelets rattling. Okay, so what I want to do is I'm going to use these. All right, let's just start with the small jelly plate to start with. Okay, let's start with this. Then we'll go move into the big one, just so I can get my bearings here. All right, so we're going to start. I'm going to put all the colors. I can't put them somewhere where you can see them at the same time. We just don't have enough room on the desk. All right, let's see here. Let me move this back a little. Okay. All right, we're going to start with, I'm going to go in order. So the first one is the pink. So what I'm going to do is, and I'm going to do a print and a ghost print. And what I'm trying to do is fill this page up. It doesn't have to be, it's just any hodgepodge ways. Filling this page up with all those 6 colors, then I'm going to dry it, flip it over, and I can even use this as a brayer off. Okay, so now what I want to do is use these pieces. Okay, this was the idea, was to use all these little bits. Now I'm not going to, when I'm done, I don't want to throw these bits away because this is going to play into the final journal. All right, so let's see. Let's just get that down there. Now Devin's probably, if she was here, she'd be going, oh Lordy. All right, so what I want to do though is I'm going to do reverse jelly plating. We're going to smack it down rather than put the paper on top. We're going to do this. So let's see what happens here. All right, so we got that. So again, I don't want to get rid of these. I'm just going to pile them up. Hopefully not have them too stuck together. I'll let them kind of dry. Let's see. Let me get another piece of paper to put them on the floor. Hang on. Let me get another piece of paper. So I can lay them out on the floor. Okay. Because I want to use these at the end of the day, and I can't if they're all stuck together. All right. And Malibu, the door's closed, so she's not in here today. All right, so there we go. All right, now I'm going to take this, And let's take the next color. Hopefully this is dried enough a little bit to go on to the next color, because I want to go from color to color to color. The next color is the purple. But I think it needs a contrast. Let's go with the green. So I want to put a little bit of the, okay, let's clean that out. I need a pokey tool. Hang on. Need a pokey tool to clean out the, and I can't find one when I need one. Let's see if I can get it out with the X-Acto knife. Need to clean out the little jar. All right, there we go. Okay, so now we're going to put out some green. Again, I'm just trying to fill this whole sheet with all these different colors, shapes, whatever. Hi, Tina, you made it in. Tina's internet was out earlier, so I'm glad you made it in, Tina. All right, so there we go with that. All right, now the next color is, we'll go with the purple now. And again, of course, I picked a new jar, so let me cut the lid, cut the plastic off here. Oh my gosh, I saw the best little meme, or little, you know, not a story, but you know, those little quick, you know, little memes. I thought about it while I was cutting the top off, the plastic off of this. And it was it was how to get a pickle jar open. It was a pickle jar opening hack. And it showed this girl watching, she was watching the guy do this, and she immediately got in the car and went and bought a pickle jar just to see if it would work, and it did. All right, so let's just kind of go on here. All right, let's go right here. We'll see how this works out. And so what you do is you take the pickle jar. Of course, there's usually plastic. You got to take the plastic off. I'm going to put these down on the floor. You take the plastic off. And I want some more lime green. Let's let this kind of dry just a second, because I want to put another layer of green. And so you take a pickle jar. Let me see. Do I have something that could? All right. I'll use my bear and to pretend it's a pickle jar. So you have your pickle jar, and you can't get it open, right? And they're usually this big. What you do is you go like this over the pickle jar and give it pressure. You give it pressure on either side of the lid, and you just barely push on it, snaps right open. I cannot wait to get a new pickle jar. It won't be a spicy pickle jar, Denise. But you just take your hands and put it over the lid like this, and you just give it a push, and it pops immediately. Yeah, I see you, Raul. And the lid popped immediately. She got in her car, went to the store, showed her, go to the store, get a pickle jar, come home, just so she could do that hack. So anyway, I just thought I'd share that with you because, you know. All right, so I need some more lime green because I need some, let's see. Let me put a couple more of these on here. I'm just put them in no particular order, guys. I'm just, you know, I just want a bunch of shapes on here and a bunch of these 6 colors in some form or fashion. So anyway, all right, let's put some of this up here. Remember, I'm trying to cover this whole sheet. So I don't know if anybody's ever tried that, but I thought, man, that's a hack and a half, because I always have a hard time opening a pickle jar, always. Hi, Marguerite. Anybody else coming in? All right, so there we go. So there's some of that. Now let's pull off some of these, you know, because I want to keep these for the end. And did I glue that down? Is that one there? Is that one there? I can't even tell. I think there's one there, and I can't get a hold of it, so it may be glued down. Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay, and there's another one right there. Okay, so I want to keep these little pieces for later. I'll put those down on the floor. All right, so next, let's see. Next, we got those. So that's 3 colors. So now we have the green, the blue, and the teal left here. These 3 colors. All right, and I might mix them up depending, because I'm trying to like alternate the colors so that it really. Let's go ahead and see if I can get this. Let's just push that down. See what we get off of that. All right, so let's see. Let's go with the teal. Let's put some teal down, and then we'll put the little papers right into that. That's a lot of paint in there. So let's just go ahead and, again, trying to fill this whole thing up. All right, so let's get some of these pieces from the Marlene punch outs. Like that. I think that's just good. Let's just push them down and smack it down. Okay, let's see here. Let's go right there. You can open a pickle jar container with the smaller. Well, try that with the popping it like that. All right, so there was a little bit of that. Let's take these off. Put them down on our paper. Now let's see what we got here. And I could, you know, I ought to pull out, let me pull out at least one of Devin's stencils. Let's see. This one's her O's. We're going to go with the O's, I think. The big O's. Oh, what is it called? The wonky O's. I'm going to use her wonky O's too at some point. First, I'm going to get all this done with the scraps, and then we'll do something with her wonky O's later. Okay, so there's a little bit of blue left on there, our teal. Let's go with the dark blue right on top. And you really should let that dry. You should let that underlayer dry because I'm just mixing them up now. But let's see here. Okay. Let's put some more. I'm trying to use as many of these as I can because it's going to make a difference at the end of the day. Okay. So you got the tour reverse stenciling. Yeah, I don't know. All right, let's see where we can go. Let's go up here. And some of them will peel off probably. No, they didn't. All right, so let's take that off. Put those on the paper on the floor. And let's see what we got with this hot mess here. All right, there. Now let's go with the green. Oh, do I have another new one? I just pulled these randomly, you know, from the card. And the ones I've picked so far have been new. I got to get the plastic off. Come on. There it goes. All right. All right, let's see. Let's put some of these down again. I just keep pulling new ones off that I hadn't used yet. All right, so let's put some dark green. Again, it's just to make shapes and, you know, stuff on here. Color. Those 6 colors in this case. All right, let's go right here. Okay. Here we go. All right, now what color? Oh, I just need the dark. No, I did the dark. I guess I've done all the colors. Let's see, the purple, the pink, the dark blue, the teal, the green. Okay, I guess I've done all 6 colors. All right, so let's go ahead. There's some more green left on here. Let's use, and I need to go off the edge because we really need to go edge to edge here. All right, now let's go back to some of the lighter colors. All right, let's get some more scraps. Let's go with the green again. All right, let's go down that side. Right there. I'm just trying to get edge to edge wherever I can. Let's go up here. Okay. And you could use better, you know, you could use like Devon stencils and stuff like that. Well, we'll see. We'll see. The idea at the end of the day is we're going to make a journal out of this. We'll see. All right. So that now I think it needs some more. It needs some more pink. Where's my pink here? Okay. So let's put some pink. And then just kind of wherever there's some edges. We're really kind of making I mean, this is going actually going faster than I thought it would. It really is. Okay. So I'm just kind of filling in colors where it looks like it needs something. All right, let's maybe a little pink right there. All right, let's just kind of clean this off just a little wherever it needs some pink. All right, now it needs some more teal. It needs some more teal in here. So I'm going to clean some of this off. I'm just trying to space out the colors. Okay, maybe a little teal there, a little teal there. All right, let's do one more stencil thing with some more pieces. Okay. Put some there. All righty. Keep these. And let's see, let's put a little there, a little over there. Just trying to use up the rest of this. Okay, I think that's good. Y'all, let's see, do I need a little bit more blue? I think I need a little bit more of the dark blue. Let's do one more. Let's do a little bit of the dark blue here and there. Then we're going to flip it over and do the other side. I have to pick the new colors, or, you know, the 5 colors in that case. All right, let's just see here. Let's do some blue. Okay. Let's do a little here, a little up there. How's that? It looks pretty spaced out, doesn't it? Spread out. All right, there we go. So I'm going to stop. So there's our 6 colors. Yeah, more. There's our 6 colors. Okay. Now I'm going to dry this and turn it over and do the 5 colors from the other card. Hubster picked 5 cards for me, and I picked my favorite 2 out of it. All right, let's get some more baby wipes. Okay. All right, so I'm going to put these colors aside. Put those 6 colors aside. Where's the 6 color? Oh, there it is. All right. I didn't have a lot of dark green in there, but that's okay. All right. All righty. So y'all still with the tour? I know I'm not watching chat as much. Hi, Stephanie. Heart House. Anybody else? Okay, so now y'all will see what will happen at the end. It's going to be cool. I hope it's going to be cool at the end. Let's try this. All right, because I got to flip it over and do the same thing with the other 5 colors on the back side. But this is really going to be dry, otherwise it's just going to stick to that paper. So let me see if I can pick my next colors. Here's our other colors here. These are going to be on the other side. So now I'm going to need 2 pinks, Janet. So I'm going to get the darker pink. Get the darker pink with the light pink that I had before. Those 2. I need a purple. That's not dark enough. I really need the dioxazine purple. I'm going for these colors. And then I need sienna. I'm looking here. Sienna. And a kind of red brown, maybe this maroon color. Alizarin crimson. Okay. Those colors is what we're going to use on the back side. A little bit more dry. It doesn't have to be 100. Hi, View. It doesn't have to be 100% dry. I just don't want it to stick to this paper. All right, let's see what we got. Turn over, and we're going to do the same thing with these colors. So let's start with the 2 pinks. Let's put them both down at once. Let's put the darker pink. And we'll put the lighter pink. And I'm just using this small jelly plate. I could have used the bigger one, but you know, this seems to be working out for us. All right, so let's put down these two. Let's get some more of these little punched out bits. Okay, let's slap and smack and jelly. Jelly and smack? Jelly smack? All right, put those down on the floor, on the paper down there. And let's see what we got here. Oh, I didn't leave that in there long enough. I should have left the stencil thing down for a little bit longer. All right, so we got the two pinks. Now we're going to go with the purple. Let's go ahead and put some of these down first, and then we'll roll her over the top of these. Again, we're going to use these at the end, I think. Get those to stick and still leave some pattern in there. All right, let's see what we got here. It's just like, you know, if y'all made the master boards, we didn't used to call them master boards. I'd smack and drag, do the smack and dragging technique on some papers and cut them up. But now everybody's calling them master boards now. So I thought, well, you know, we'll call it a master board. And I'm keeping these down on the floor to dry so they don't stick together. All right, let's see. Let's go down here in this corner. There we go. That one turned out good. Now let's go with some more of these. Let's do that the same way again because that seems to work. Put that down, and then we're going to put some sienna. We've got sienna and alizarin crimson left. Okay, so we're going to put some sienna. All right, let's go down here on the bottom. Okay, take these off. Put those on the floor. Y'all having fun yet? I'm having fun. It's a mess. It's a hot mess. All right, so now let's do the alizarin crimson. Okay, let's do the same thing. Oh, I gotta pull out some more scraps out of the baggie. Okay. Oh my gosh, another new one. I got to cut the page. I just grabbed these off my shelf, and I have duplicates of most colors. So I just happened to pull the new ones. All right. All right, so let's put a little alizarin. So again, I'm going to do a giveaway after a while with some of the Marlene punch outs. All right, let's put that one right there. All right, let's take those off, save those. And let's see if we can just smack some areas around that need some color. All right, let's see. Do we need a little more purple? Do we need a little bit more? Because we only have 5 colors in this one. Do we need a little? I don't want any more brown. I think we just need some more purple. Let's go with just a little bit more purple. And then we'll dry this, and then I'll show you what we're going to do with it. We might have time to make a whole nother one. I allowed myself just time to make one, but we'll see. We'll see the details at the end, right? We'll see the details. Okay, let's get up here on the edges. See, I need to make sure get all the way to the edges because this is going to be a journal. Okay, and now let's see. Let's put some purple right there in the middle. Okay, let me clean my brayer off a little. You're laughing at the smacking and rolling. Oh, there's Devin. I said, I wish Devin was here earlier. We're going to use some of your O's later, I think. Okay, so I think that's good. Now let me just kind of wipe this off. I don't clean my jelly plates really well, but yeah. So I got the bigger one sitting over here that we're not even using. So if y'all missed it, this was picked from these colors. And let me dry it and I'll flip it over so you can see the other colors again. Yeah, I got Devin's O's here. Janet, doesn't this make you want to buy the boxes of cards? It's a little bit more dry right there. Thank you, Tina. And again, they're not here yet, but we have a couple guys coming to build a credenza. We'll see if that gets loud, if they work in the garage. All I'm concerned about is, honey, don't let them trip over my cord that runs through the whole house. All right, so there we go. So we got this one was based on these colors. Okay. And the other one was based off of these colors. And I just picked those two cards from the 5 that Hubster picked out for us. All right, let's put this over there. Oh, the other I did buy something, and I saw that Debbie Epps, who's streaming out, Debbie Epps bought the same thing from the same person. I mean, from the same, because she said it in her stream. There's a girl called Mixed Media by Trina on YouTube. Mixed Media by Trina. And Devin's been doing some of her projects. Now, I haven't done any of her projects, but I did buy these rollers. I did buy these mini rollers because of Trina. And so did Devin. I mean, not Devin, Debbie. Debbie Epps also bought these rollers because of Trina. So Debbie and I bought these. We were enabled by Mixed Media by Trina. So, yeah. I got those. I don't know if I'm going to use them today, but I wanted to show y'all I bought them. All right, so now let's make sure that it's really dry. Both sides. Look, there's a little bit of that's not quite dry there. And if y'all missed it, we used a bunch of scraps from the punch out from the book by Marlene, the leftover, the pieces that are left over from the punch out, which we're going to do a giveaway with some of these punch outs later. And so I saved all the negative space from the punch outs, and that's what we used to use as a stencil for this. All right. I hope we're light and everything's good. Dee Dee, what kind of paper did you start? Tina, it's the Strathmore drawing paper. I showed the pad earlier. 24 sheets, 18 by 24, I think it was. It's a Strathmore drawing, so it's thin. Now, this is the poster type board that I use when I make my collages, and it's like 22 by 30, I think. And it's heavier. It's like a poster board. And when I make my collages, this is what I work on. But we're making a journal today, so I wanted thinner paper. This is thinner drawing paper. All right, so here we go. Y'all ready? I'm sorry, Ruth, if you'd asked and I missed. So Tina, thank you for asking. I showed the cover of the pad earlier. It's a green Strathmore drawing pad. Okay, and it's pretty, it's thicker than copy paper, but it's not as thick as this poster board. Okay, here we go. So now this is what we're going to do. We're folding everything is in half, half, half. It's really easy to fold. All right, so we're going to fold this in half. Okay, I'm going to fold it in half. Let me get a bone folder. This is how my bone folders end up looking like they do, Janet. And I can't find my dirty one now. I have a dirty bone. There it is. This is why my bone folder ends up looking like this. All right, so we fold it in half. Now we're going to fold it in half again. It is a little tricky to see the fold because of the paint. So you can kind of flip this up and you can kind of feel where it needs to fold. Okay, and turn it around, fold it in half again. Again, it's a little hard to see the line to go up to because of the paint. Okay. And you can take more time when you do it. You all know I'm always doing it, everything in a hurry. So now we have this fold, the middle fold, and this fold. Now we're going to turn it this way and do the same thing. We're going to fold it in half. The cutting part's going to be a little hard to see. I did think about that when I decided to do this. It's going to be a little hard to see where to cut because of the paint. All right, then we're going to go down here and fold it in half again. Okay, I'm going to kind of feel my way to the center there. Turn it around. Fold to the center again. Okay. I will show you one that's unpainted in a minute. Okay. But I want to see. All right. So now if you can see, maybe I should draw lines so you can see, or you can just see where I cut. Let's see. What would be the easiest? Maybe I should draw black. If I draw black lines, that's going to show up on the book though. All right. So it's folded in half, half, and half. Then it's folded in half. And then half again. Y'all got that? All right, so now what we're going to do, and this will be a little hard to see because you can't see the lines very well, but I'm going to take my scissors. Y'all ready? Just cut. We're good? Okay, Tex. So now what we're going to do is this first line, I'll put a dot where I need to end. Okay, so this first line here, we're going to cut to here. Okay, you might not be able to see that dot, but I can. This line over here, okay, we're going to cut up to there. And then we're going to flip it around. And down the middle, we're going to cut up to the middle. Let's see if I can find it. It's hard to see. It's hard to see. It's right up in there. Okay, so let's go back the other way. All right, so we got these two halves, and we got the middle, right? All right, so now we're going to take our scissors, and we're going to cut. If I can see a little shadow here. We're going to cut up. We're going to cut up to there. It'll make more sense when I show you one that's not painted. Okay, now we're going to come over here and we're going to cut. And I know mine's going to be a little wonky, but that's okay. Y'all get the idea. Cut up to there. Okay, so y'all see where we cut up to? Now we're going to flip it around. And we're going to cut in the middle up to there. Now let's make sure I can see where that is. It's a little bit over from there. All right, so now I'm going to cut down the middle, leaving that last square just like I did the other two. All right, I think that's pretty good. All right, so can y'all see what it looks like? Here's the cut. This is if you take a screenshot, this is where you want to take a screenshot, right here. Okay, take a screenshot right here so you know where to cut. Okay. I'll leave it here for just a second so y'all can see. 2 cuts on the side, 1 down the middle. All right. Now, what you're going to do is just do an accordion fold. Start at either end and fold, accordion fold the whole thing. When you get to the bottom, then you flip it, and you're just going to keep accordion fold the whole way. Didn't fold that very well. Let's do that better. Go back this way. It's just one long accordion fold, but you want to make sure that your fold is folded. There you go. Back under. One long accordion fold. When you get to the bottom, you just flip it under, and you just keep going. I'll show you one that's not painted here in just a second. And you do want to take your time when you do this because, I'm not taking my time. There we go. There's our journal. Okay? There's our journal right there. All right, I'm going to move this paper off for a minute and show you one that is, and I'll open it up to show y'all. Okay, let's get rid of hang on, guys. Got to get rid of the bright white flash out here. Turn the light down again because we remove the white paper. All right, let's see. All right, now let me look at chat too. Yeah, it's neat, Vale. All right, so here's one that is, I'm going to open it up. I'm going to unfold it here for you so you can see the whole thing. Okay. Again, you can see where the cuts are, but it's easier to see when it's just not painted. All right. Flip it over. There's that. Same thing. I drew a little line so you can see. And then what you do is you just accordion fold the whole thing. I did not invent this. I think the first person I ever saw do this was Tisha Moore 15, 20 years ago with a giant piece of watercolor paper. I see other people doing it now, but the first person I saw do it was Tisha Moore years and years and years ago. Okay, but there you go. So now you have this little journal. Now let's zoom back in here. Hang on. Zoom back in. Turn the brightness down just a little. Adjust the lighting. All right. So what the thing is now that you have both sides painted. All right. I'm going to flip. Okay. So now you have both sides. You go through the whole journal. Okay. Go through the whole journal. And then you go the other way. And it's the other side of the paper. Now you have the back side. You could do a higher contrast. Like you could do a black and white on one side and, you know, purple and something on the other, or purple and green. You know, you could do, and you can see I didn't fold that very well right there. But anyway. So now it goes the other way. And so you have it's just, you know, you can flip it back and forth. You got one side color. And you keep going, you keep flipping, and you got the back side. Now there are places in the back, in the middle, that you can also open. We've done this before. I did it like I think we showed this around the same time as we did the zines, or the last time we did the zines. And that, you know, so there's pockets in between. Like when you open this up, like right here, there's a pocket there. So it can go multiple ways. It can go this way. It can go that way. You can fold it this way, and it can come up this way. It's multiple ways to fold. So you got lots of pockets in there, but it's just an accordion folded, right? It does make a lovely little journal, right? And you can see where I did not fold it neatly right there. I mean, I did not fold it as nice as could be folded, right? And so, yeah, so there's our little journal with the Gelliprint Masterboard, because we started with the Masterboard front and back and turn it into an art journal. So we have time to make another one. What do y'all think? Y'all think that was cool? And then here's the other part. I have all these scraps left. Okay. Here's where I peeled, you know, these are what we used for the, this is what we used for the jelly printing stencil, if you will. And I did get some of them stuck together. I tried not to, but some of them did because the paint was wet, you know. So then, now you can't really glue these down on here until you fold it, because otherwise you're going to be folding these into it, and that's kind of, that's going to be hard to fold if you had these on every page, you know. But now what you can do is you can take these, however bits and much you want, and you can start gluing some of them down and making some backgrounds and collage stuff. See? You can use whatever parts you want. You can trim them and cut them down or whatever, you know. So you can make your little collages by gluing down. Let's glue a few down, and then we'll do a giveaway, and then we'll make another one. Y'all want to make y'all up for another one? Are y'all up to make another one? All right. So then I'm just going to use my tacky glue here. Let me move my brayer out of the way. Okay. So now I'm just going to start making your journal, and you can use whatever you want. You could draw on this, you can sketch on it, you can, you all know what a journal is, but I just wanted to show you that now you can use up these scraps that you used as a stencil as part of your collage background. You want another one? Okay. So then we just flip in here and whatever colors we really want, you know, like maybe some of this red one here. And you can just do this with any kind of scraps. It just so happened that I thought of using these when I was punching out those Marlene, when I was punching out that Marlene book, you know. And then you can do more jelly plating, more stenciling, more whatever. Okay, let's see. Maybe a little bit of pink over here on this side. And you can just tear little bits off, because it's going to be all abstract and random. But these, and even if you don't jelly plate them and do like the painty stuff that we did here, making these little journals, like the accordion journals, they're fun to do. What is a journal? You know, just even if you just made it like I showed with just the white paper to start with, and start, you know, as a sketchbook, a doodle book, any, you know, any kind of, however you do any kind of art journaling. Okay. So we're just going to try to use up some of these pieces, but because they match, you know, these are the colors that we used for the jelly plating, so they're the colors that are the same as in the book. Okay, so this is purple. So hopefully y'all got, you know, thought this was kind of a neat idea and fun. Let's see. Hi, Tiff. Let's see. I said hi to View. Hi, Jinzen. Anybody else coming in I might have missed? All right, so there's that. Let's flip it. Now I got to be careful, because if there's any like glue, I don't want to glue my pages shut because I wasn't careful with the glue. Okay, next. Let's see. Let's get some of this purple here. And you don't have to use the whole piece. You can just use bits and, you know, tear these down as well. Tear these little stencil negatives. Tear them down to smaller pieces too. So I'm just kind of filling in all the areas that don't have that color or need some more. And then even, we can even, let me clean my hands off. You know, I did use, and I'm going to give away some of these Marlene, punch outs. If you want, you can also, you can kind of coordinate them so they match, but then you could also use some of these. You know, you could use your Marlene, type, or not just necessarily Marlene, but it can be, you know, it could be any, you know, punch out stickers, cutouts. See, as your you know, as your journal background, or this just your journal. So we're going to give away some of those here in a minute. All right, let's see here. Need some pink. Tear a little bit of that off. All right, let me see if I'm missing anything in chat. I don't see anything in caps, so I guess we're good. Put it in caps if you're talking to me. Is that too big? Let's go this way. So what do y'all think? Is this fun and creative? I love the idea. And again, this was the first one I made with you guys. Yeah, there's going to be some glue there. I don't want to glue my pages together, like I said. Didi, how many pages do you end up with, including front and back? Well, let's count them. Okay, so let's start here at the first. Okay, 1. Well, and let me say this. There's extra pages when you fold it this way, too. I'm not even including that. You can open the book the other way and you'll have some extra pages that way. But just like this, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, well, I'm not counting that inside. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Then you flip it over, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, and we're back to that. So there's 26, but there's a couple, there's these two in the middle. So that's 26, that's 27, 28, 29, 30. Then you flip it over this way. I think there's 2 more. 31, 2, 3, 4. 34, does that make 34? If you do the ends, the flip ups, but just flipping this away. Yeah. So you get a lot of pages. Okay. Dee Dee, please count the pages. The voice of growing. Did y'all get it? All right, let's see. Let's go back here. Keep rolling. Take a little piece of the red. I'm trying to kind of keep my hands clean because I'm going to get glue everywhere. Yeah, a lot of pages, right? Like 30. If you, 34, I think, if you count the ones on the inside. We've made this book before, but we didn't jelly plate it. Okay, let's see, maybe a little purple over here. I just thought it'd be fun to do a true like mixed media with everything. Jelly plating, masterboard, art journal. Okay, Hutcher's opening the garage. Are the guys here? No, I don't see him yet. He's just opening the garage. Remember, we're having a credenza built. 2 guys are coming over to put it together. And yeah, I just told Hudson, please don't trip over the cords. Oh, let's see. Keep moving. Are we light enough here? Let's grab the light again. Okay, let's see. This may not need anything. That may not need anything. Oh, this one needs something. Let's go with some of the lavender, maybe. No, that needs more. Let's put some more. Got some more. I got some of them that are not turned over here. A little bit of red. I think I'm out of red. Okay, we'll put this one on here. And you can take your time and glue these down better. I'm just kind of, rushing through so we can get as much done as possible. Well, the bright green is going on the back side. All right, so here we go. This is where the lime green is. All right, so here we go. Let's see what we need here. Let's do some of the dark green here. Because remember, I have the 2 cards. Of course, you can mix it up. You can do whatever you want. It's your book. This is looking very seaweed. This is looking very, I can see fish and stuff on this one. This is just your background for you to do whatever you want on top. Like I said, this one looks very like undersea. So we could cut out fish. All right. There's some of this glue here. Okay, let's put a little bit, let's put some more lime green. And I'm just tearing these randomly. Trying to smooth it to the edges as much as possible. It almost looks like a sea dragon right there. Let's see. DD glue. Yes, this is the tacky glue. And I keep my glues in jars upside down. This one is not leaking out right now because I don't have the lid on it, but it's the big one, so it's kind of sitting in there without leaking out because I have the cap off. But I put the cap on. I always make sure you put the cap on it if you put it upside down in a jar, because here's a small one. Then your glue is always ready to go. As soon as you take the cap off, the glue's ready to go. So I keep them in those. Oh, I think the guys are here. They are here. Okay, let me hang on. Bud, the cats are in the house. Hi. Hi, y'all watch the cords. The hubster forgot to put the cats out. Well, but I guess he's leaving them in because they're going to work in the garage. So, okay. I just don't want them to trip over my cords. Don't unplug me, guys. And don't trip over and hurt yourself. But they're going out the front door with those boxes. So, and then into the garage from around the house. So they're not going to be walking through the house with them. All right, so there's that. All right. So what do y'all think? Is this kind of cool? Let's see. Am I missing anybody coming in? Said hi to Roseanne. All right. So, well, I guess I can do a few more. I was going to say, y'all get the idea, but might as well go ahead and continue on here. Well, we got them sitting here, painted up already. Just using up the scraps. Let's see. We're arting with the Fast and the Furious. Yeah. Well, y'all know I like to get all the project in. I like to, it may not be my best way. I mean, my best result, but y'all get it in there. Y'all get the idea, because that's what's important to me on these streams. Y'all get the full, the full picture, if you will. Even if mine doesn't turn out like if I was just sitting here by myself doing it, it'd be a little more, neater, thoughtful, but I want y'all to be able to see the whole thing. Okay. And again, I'm hoping I'm not gluing my pages together. Okay, here we go. A little bit of glue here. Let's get this. We might hear some pounding because I'm right above the garage, guys. But it'll be what it'll be. All right, let's see here. Let's do this one. I don't know how much hammering there will be to put those credenzas together. It's not IKEA, so I don't know what's involved. They are in the boxes. We didn't take the stuff out of the boxes. So we'll see what happens. All right. Janet, have you decided what you're going to do today? Let's see. This should not be shaking. I don't know what I'm touching. I think I need to separate this from those two tables a little more. Dee Dee, those hardcover antiquarian sticker books would work if you have empty. Yeah, well, you could use the stickers. Like I said, fish. This kind of looks like undersea. Oh, you mean the leftovers? Well, the thing about those, they're sticky. I know what you're talking about, Val. Here, let me get an example here. She's talking about in these books when you use up your sticker sheets. Here, like here. All right, so when you use up your stickers, she's talking about the leftover. The problem with that is if you use, they're sticky though. So if you use these on your main page to jelly plate, you're not going to get those back off. They're going to be stuck down. These are not, they're not sticky on the back. That's the only thing. But yeah, that would be good if they weren't sticky. All right. All right. Because these are painted because we use them as a stencil or a mask, whichever. And that's why they're painty. is because we use them with the wet paint. So all right, here we go. Let's glue this here. Yeah. I was thinking, oh, that's a good idea, Val. And I thought, I don't know. It'd be stuck down, I think. That's our first thoughts that come to us, you know. Oh, yeah, that would, oh, yeah. Val, I was with you on that one. Oh, yeah. Okay. See, this is looking kind of like coral and reefs and undersea. So you could, you know, then we could use some collage fish. And if y'all missed it, I showed what we're going to do on Wednesday. What we're going to do, I'm going to start hammering any minute, honey.
Oh, no, they won't be hammered.
Okay.
You won't be able to hear it. It'll just be the drill.
Oh, the drill. Okay. So, let's see if I can get.
I'm so excited.
I know. So this is what we're going to be doing on Wednesday is the ancient civilization books that Poor Toast made based on my idea. I said, Poor Toast made me an archaeological ancient civilization. So this is the same book. I bought two. So we're going to do this on Wednesday, making some round disc, you know, the round collage worlds. So we're going to do that on Wednesday. And so, yeah, let's finish gluing these down. Did you want to participate, honey? You want to glue?
No, they said, what's this corn all over the place?
No, did they ask really?
No.
Oh,
But
okay.
they did not eat. I said, well, if you get hungry, let me know. I'll go get something. Okay.
You're going to go get them some hamburgers or something?
Yeah, they said that no, they weren't hungry.
Okay. Well, it's only 10:15. It's not like Denise and her grilled cheese.
So it'll probably take about 2 hours.
Yeah. Did were the cats hiding out?
Well, Oliver's already been to the back door about 3 times going.
Looking out, letting it go out. Yeah.
Like, who are these people in my garage?
Well, do they know that if they come in and go to the bathroom or something, not to make sure the cats don't sneak out? Because they will.
I'll tell 'em.
Oliver will try to sneak out. Malibu's probably up under the bed.
Yeah.
But yeah. So
So Malibu's on my bed, laying her head on my pillow.
with her head on the pillow.
On my pillow.
On your pillow. Okay, on your pillow. All right, so there we go. Let's see here. That one's stuck down. Let's move all these. I don't know that we'll use these because I'm going to make new ones with new colors because we're going to make a new book. All right, so there we go. I think, let's see. Halia, who else am I missing? I at CB. Let's see. So just for a quick little example, let's see. Let me get, let's see, where's the fish book or something? Let's see. You do something big or something small or some, you know, use your collage books. Yeah, no, I keep all my collage books in these little folders so I can flip through them. But let's just pick, do I have something cut out already? I just want to find something that's already cut out or something. Well, I guess I'm not going to happen. Let's see here. Let's go with this. See all these bits and pieces that are flying all out? That is why I keep these books in these plastic sleeves. So they're all self-contained. If I just put this on the shelf, I'd have pieces of collage stuff flying everywhere all the time. So I keep them in these, and then I keep them on a shelf lined up like that, like a little file folder system. All right, so let's see here. Let's cut out a fish or two, just so you can kind of see. Let's see. I just got to go back here. I got so many piles. Oh, where's my little scissors? Excuse the squeaky chair. I'm going to do that one too many times, and my chair is going to collapse on me. Being purposefully squeaky, rolling back and forth, and then my chair is going to go down, and Dee Dee will go with it. Okay, let's see here. That's going to make a quick cut here. So you can make this whole book a fish book. I think, is this the same fold that we did for the eye book? Remember when we did the eye book? It was the same fold. I'm not sure. Okay. And I'd normally use probably a glue stick on this because I don't like it to wrinkle, but because we're gluing onto thick stuff here and what do you call it, acrylic, I want it to really glue down. And we can just take and it could be a fish book, it could be anything. Just, you know. Okay, let's put the lid back on the glue for a minute. All right. There we go. So you get the idea. All right, there we go. God, it's the squeaky is getting worse, isn't it? It is getting worse. I didn't think it was. But, all right, so there you go. So you get the idea to make the little accordion book. And it's just been jelly plated both sides. So it goes this way, then you go the other way, and you got the other colors on the other side. I just like the idea of having two different color sets. I think on the next one we're going to do, I think I'll do black and white on one side. Hi, sister. We'll do black and white on one side, and then let me pick another one of those cards that Hubster picked out for us. Uh-oh, what do I do here? There we go. Let's do black and white on this greens on the other. He picked 5 cards for me. All right, so there we go. We'll show it again in a little bit. And again, we're using these, the leftovers from a punch out from Marlene's book. And I want to use some of these. Maybe on the black and white one, I'll use the O's. On the other side, we'll use some more of the punch outs. But first, we're going to do a giveaway. I'll do a couple different giveaways in between, you know, because that gives me a minute to breathe too. All right, so this is going to be our next one. So we'll show this again in a little bit. And I did show it in just the white. So, all right. So yeah, my chair is going to have to get some WD-40. It's getting worse. All right, let's see here. Let's move these off the table. I'll keep these for more gluing, either in this book or another. I'll probably just put them back in here is what I'll do. But I want to use some more different colors in a minute. All right. Let's see here. All right, so we're going to do a giveaway with some of the punch outs that I already punched out of this book that I've had for a couple years. 2022 is what it said. So I've had it for a couple years. It's Marlene's Essential. I don't know if she still makes this book of punch outs. I don't know. And they come with all those papers too. All these punch outs, 2 of each. And all these papers. And this is the book, what it looks like when it's, you know, together. All right, let's see. Dee Dee needs to show that video. What video, Janet? What video do I need to show? It's been a long time, Joanne. Let me get it out. Which video? I missed it. What did Joanne ask? Oh, the last time you colored in Bird Book. That I colored in a bird book by Denise? I don't think, I don't know that I colored a bird book by Denise. Thank you, Tina. Oh, you dancing? Do you want me to show the picture of you dancing, Janet? We were all talking about it. Janet sent me a meme. She sent me a meme of her dancing. It's not really her dancing. I'm trying to get some of the glue off. I don't care about the paint right now, but the glue is, see, I have to take fingernail polish remover to get all this off. Show it? Okay, well, all right, well, let me back up. Let me back up because y'all weren't here when I showed, let's turn the brightness down. Oh, I mean, it's getting flat, not flashed out, it's getting dark. There we go. So I started out with, let's see, all right, come back here, brushes. My chair is really getting squeakier. I can really tell it today. All right, so I started by this. Now I can't, I'll play the music for literally 1 second. And then y'all can see Logan. I have to turn the volume all the way down. Okay, so let's see here. So I started with this. Annie sent this video of Logan dancing. Oh, wait a minute. Come on, get big. Hang on. Hang on. I'm trying to make it expand. There we go. All right. Now I just don't want the music to play more than a second. Come on. Why isn't it wanting to play? All right. So I have to turn the music off. Oh, I keep touching the side button. Hang on. Logan and his friend dancing. I don't know if he's trying to show his friend how to dance or what, but there's Logan. I wish I could play the song, but I can't, because of copyright. So it started with this, and I showed Janet Logan dancing. And then, and she said, well, let's see, let me go over here to Janet here. She said, oh, it's not showing them. I don't know why it's not showing it on here. Okay. Hang on. Okay. So she said, did he get that from Hubster? Well, he gets it from his dad, Dan. Dan is a good dancer. He was a dancer. And so I said, oh, come on. I can't. There it goes. So I said, no, he didn't get it from Hubster. And it's not wanting to load. Okay. I don't know if I can do this, Janet. Nothing's wanting to load on my iPad. Let me try it on my phone, which is probably even worse. None of these videos want to load. Let's see. Let's go over here to... all right. Here we go. Let's try this. And there's no music. So this is when we're at the lake. And I said, no, he didn't get it from Hubster. All right, so I can't play any more music. So there's Hubster Dance. And I said, no, he didn't get it from him. He didn't get it from me. So there's me and Hubster dancing. And so I showed her these. And so Janet sent me this. She goes, there's me dancing in the park. She sent that meme. Of course, I laughed till my eyes watered like they are now. But anyway. Janet, you're so funny. Anyway, so we had a little fun over the weekend. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I have a bunch of these here. I'm going to flip it over here. So there's 2 sheets of each one. And this is where I got those, the backing. After I punched them out, that's what we had left is these things here. So I already punched out a whole bunch of them that I'm going to do a giveaway. Let me get a couple of envelopes. We had fun. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Here's some envelopes. Try to stay organized. It's really hard. Okay, let's see. Let's do 4 now. We might do 4 later. Let's put this over here. I have no place to put an envelope. My room is just spread out with stuff. All right. So we're going to use these again for the next round. But let's do some giveaways. So this is some of the ones I punched out, plus some papers. I know what we'll do. We'll do some papers too. Let's see here. Let me look at the papers. All right. So I think they're double-sided. Yeah, this will be good. I can cut them in half or, fold them. I'll have to cut them because they won't fit in the envelope if I don't cut them. So let's do these 4. Okay, so I'm going to put these back in here for now until I get back to it. All right, so let's cut these down to this size envelope. Let me see what size this is. This is 5 by 7s. So let me cut these down to 5 by 7s. Hang on, people. Okay, is it 7? Yeah. Okay. All right, so let's do a 5 and a 5 and then a couple of 7s. So they'll fit in the envelope. Okay, I got some little scraps left. All right. So I'm going to put together a couple little kits for you guys. All right, so we're going to do 2 US, 2 international like we usually do. Just be patient with me. I'll have to bring up, what do you call it? Random.org. Okay, so here we go. Let's see. These are pretty cool. So let's put one in each here. Oh, that says, is that October? Somebody's going to get an October one. Okay, so there we go. Now, let's see here. Let's put 5 or 6 little things in there. See how cute these are? Let's put a major person in each one. Like a little dancing ballerina. Let's see what else we got here. All right. Let's put let's put a couple people in each one. I want this little snail. I like that snail. What else? Here's a flamingo. And let's see. Here's another face. I put that face and I put this one in this one. There's a little, I want the blowfish because that's going to go in my fish book. There's another girl. Okay, there's 2 people in each one. Now let's put some flowers. Let's put a couple flowers in each one. Flower, flower, flower. Spread them out so everybody gets a couple different things. Another flower in this one. Okay, there we go. Maybe a leaf or a bird. There's a leaf and a bird. Put something else in here. A couple leaves and a bird or something. Some leaves. Then that's the same little face. We're going to have some more bird. There's another flower. Here's some leaves. There's some leaves. Leaves and flowers. I'll have this one in my fish. There we go. Okay, here's some words. You do what you love, respect, be happy. What else do I got? And today. Okay, there we go. All right, so there we go. That'll do this one. I'll dump them all back out again when we do another giveaway at the end, but I got to pick them up so I have room to work. So let's put all these back in here for a minute. And we'll do the giveaway. I'm not looking at chat. Y'all probably just yelling at me. Raul, what are you saying? Are you asking? Raul, if you're not talking to me, you know the rules. Don't be putting things in caps if you're talking to somebody else. Because I try to scroll back. I try to scroll back and follow the line of chat. And then, so if you're not talking to me, do not put it in caps, guys, because it's hard enough to keep up with it as it is. Okay, so let's see. If you are talking to me, then I apologize. All right, so let's move this off the table. We're gonna make another one of those journals. All right, I'm keeping these little ones for my little fish journal here. I think, maybe. All right, I'm going to put that to the side, though. I just want it out of the way. All right. Whew. Worn out. Okay, so let's do 2 different giveaways. Okay, we're going to do 2 different giveaways. This is going to be USA only. USA only. The reason I do this is to try to give the international, because there's less international people. That's okay, Raul. Yeah, just keep wanting to look at caps. That's my attention grabber. You're going to put in a number to 1 to 100. First 2 people closest will get one of these, and we'll do the same thing for international. Okay, let me get my iPad, see if I can bring up random.org. Oh. Janet dancing, that's so funny. That's not Janet. Janet's like, she's the size of my daughter, Annie. Little tiny thing. Let's see. All right, random.org. Okay, here we go. Random.org. We'll pick a number here in a minute. All right, when I type in go, USA only first. We're going to do USA only. Like I said, I do international separate because there's less people in international and gives them a chance, Yeah, make sure you have live chat selected. You're going to put in 1 number only. Don't change your number, move your number, none of that. Just put in a number between 1 and 100, the first 2 people closest without going over. Okay? 2 people closest without going over. All right, let's see if we can get a little organized here while this is all going on. So I have some space. Okay, we're going to do this. We're going to do this on one side and black and these colors on one side and black and white on the other of the second one. I'm going to sip on my water. That's what I need. I need some of my lemon water. Okay, USA only. Take a bite of my banana. And I still missed what Janet said she was going to do today. I always do that. Janet, what are you going to do today? And I don't want to see it. Anyway, let's see. I thought this would be fun. And I think we're going to use the stencil, I mean the negative space. We're going to use the negative space for the colors. For the colors, we're going to use the negative space. And then for the flip side of black and white, I'm going to use Devon's O's stencil. So this is one of Devon's stencils that you can get at PM Artist Studio. So, okay. All right, I'm going to count down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last call, get your number in. 1. All right, there we go. First 2 people closest to 58 without going over. 58. I don't even have a place to set my iPad down. This is really bad. 58 without going over. All right, let me scroll back and see what we got. 58 without going. Oh, Bobini got 58 right on. So Bobini. Oh, I got the Bobini. And I'm pretty sure I have your address, Bobini. At any time y'all don't, if y'all moved or it's been a while and I haven't sent y'all anything in a while, just send it to me again. Send me your address again. So Bobini had 58 right on the nose. So she'll get 1. Let's see. Scrolling. Christine had 48. Okay. Let's see. Is it Christine with 48? Oh, Sue Connor had 50. Okay. Sue Connor, did you ever get my email? I ended up finding your address, but I emailed you. I never got an answer. So I hope you're getting my emails. But yeah. Okay. So Sue Connor had 50. Okay. So there's the 2 US ones. I'll put these in the mail tomorrow. Today's a holiday. Well, I wouldn't get to it today anyway. So let's put these in here. Let's put all the little things. Let's just get them all in here because otherwise they're going to be flying all over the room. Let's go ahead and get these in here. And I'll make something cool with them. You're welcome, Bobini. Okay, well, I emailed you the day after you got your collage, the collage journal. I could not find your address anywhere. I finally went back in an old book and found it. But I emailed you to send me your address again. You never answered me. So it's going to be it's probably going to be a week later than everybody else's. But it's on the way. It is on the way. So, okay. So I have your address now. And Bobini, if you're not sure if I have yours, just send it to me again. It will not hurt my feelings. So, okay. Now we're going to do international only. I'm going to have to take a quick break. All that lemon water. I'm going to take a quick break before we start the next journal page. Okay, so now this is international only. Well, y'all know how to spell international. And also, if y'all missed it earlier, I did mention that in June. Her nickname is Fat Birds Finds Laura. This was returned to me after 2 months. So Fat Birds, that's the only name she gave me with their address. It was returned to me 2 months later. So I don't know what the deal is with that either. I did check. I did use the address I had for you. So I don't know. Sometimes I do this happy mail and things like this happen. I think, I'm going to quit doing happy mail. Hi, Annie Mae. Good to see you. Okay. So wait till I type in go. International only. 1 to 100. First 2 people without going over. You know what I mean? And some days, because I don't like to spend an hour trying to find an address, not just saying you, Sue, but you didn't get my email, but anybody, that when something's returned, then I feel like I have to hunt them up. I don't know these people. I don't know, the Fat Birds Laura. I don't know who she is, where she was. She just played. She played in chat. She won. Her mail was returned. So thank you, Tina. I appreciate that. It's a lot of work. It really is, guys. I'm not complaining, but, just a little bit. But it is a lot of work. Okay, there we go. But I don't mind. I like it. I like doing y'all's, happy mail for you guys. Y'all are nice and y'all help support the channel. Y'all support the channel enough that I can buy StreamYard upgrade monthly. I pay for that every month. So y'all help pay for that. So I do appreciate it. And, some of y'all do behind the scenes support me. So I do appreciate you guys. I really do. But the happy mail sometimes gets annoying when it's, I can't find addresses. So if you're not sure if I have your address, please email it to me again. Okay. Email it to me again. Hi, Maritza. Who else am I missing? Heart House. Did I say hi to you, Heart House? Anybody else? Leah, I think I said hi to you, Leah. Thank you, Joanne. I appreciate that. I want y'all to have fun while you're here. Get some ideas, some inspiration, have some fun, because we have a great community here, people. It really is. It's a great community. So, Angie, I'm not even going to address that. I'm not even going to address that, Angie. Hi, Yvonne. Oh, my gosh. All right. Y'all get your numbers in. I'm going to count down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, here we go. I'm going to pick a new number. Last one was 58. New number 39. 39 without going over. First 2 people closest to 39. Okay, let's see. Scrolling back. It looks like Heart House has 32. So it looks like Heart House. Now, Heart House, I know I don't have your address. Heart House and had 32. Who else is close to 39 without going over? Scrolling. Let's look. Is it Vale with 27? Might be Vale. Okay, here's my email address, Heart House. Here's my email. Okay, is it Vale? I'm scrolling. I think it's Vale with 27. Okay, so Vale, I'm pretty sure I still have, I'm sure you sent it to me because I've sent you stuff before. Okay, but I don't have Heart House. Okay, there you go. All right, so those will, let's put them in the thing here. Let's put them in. And then, and I don't share your addresses with anybody. Not even with the other mods. I don't share your addresses. I don't put you on an email list. I don't give your addresses to anybody. So let's put these in here. But I like sending happy mail. I like y'all to have something fun in the mail. Y'all know what that's like to have fun mail in the mail. Mail in the mail. All right, here we go. We're going to do we're going to do another round. All right, I'm going to get another paper. Well, no, I think I can do. There's a little bit of glue on there, but it'll work. Okay, so I'm going to cut this down. I'm going to cut it's perforated, that pad of this is Strathmore drawing paper, 18 by 24. Is that what I said? 18 by 24. And it's just drawing paper, so it's fairly thin. You want it kind of thin if you're going to do all that folding, right? All right, let me move my iPad off here until we get to another giveaway. All right, I'm going to put this paper back up here and back out the camera. We got to do all this adjusting again. All right, let's back the camera out. Beep, 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 beep. All right, so there we go. Let's see. Let's turn the brightness just a little bit there. All right, so I have this other bigger sheet behind it just to keep the paint from getting all over the desk. All right, so what we're going to do, we'll start with the black and white one, and we're going to use Devon's O's for the first one. Okay, we're going to use Devon O's. So I'm going to get out. I haven't used these yet. Devon, did you see that I got enabled by Mixed Media by Trina? I haven't used these. Maybe I should try to use them today. But yeah, for the jelly plating. All right, so now we're going to start with black and white on one side, and then the back side, we're going to do these colors. So we got a plan. All right, so I'm going to get out the bigger jelly plate for the O's because I want to use the stencil. All right, so let's see. I think I might have to take it off of here. No, I don't know. Maybe not. Yeah, I think I can still use it. All right. All right, so we're going to use black and white. Black, white. Maybe I should put some gold in there too. Let's see. Maybe black, white, and gold. Or copper. Which do you like better, Devon? Gold or copper? Gold or copper. We're going to go black, white, and a metallic. Wonky O's. Yes, you're welcome. And I tell you, if y'all want this stencil, you can get it over at PM Artist Studio. I bought, let's see, I bought Devon's, I bought Eddie Makes Art, I bought Carrie's, Carrie the Crafter, his, I really like, and that's another thing I should have pulled out, maybe for the back side. Let me get these out for the back side. I like Carrie the Crafter's foam stamps. I mean, I like his stencils too, but I really liked his foam stamps. I have some other ones too, but I just pulled these two. We'll use this on the back, on the other side. We'll do Devon's on one side, Carrie the Crafter's on the other. Okay. So, hi Cindy. All right. I don't have those, you don't have those little rollers. Yeah. They weren't very expensive, but Mixed Media by Trina use them, and then I saw Debbie Epps bought them too. So yeah, we'll blame Mixed Media by Trina for those. Okay, let's see. Did you say which metallic you like, Devon? Either one. Okay, well then let's see what I got handy here. There's copper. Here's some gold. I got a little bit of gold in there. I got another gold right here somewhere. Let's oh, I got this gold. We'll go with this gold. I have that gold too, but any gold, you know, that one's handy. All right. Is this the gold? Yeah. This is Master's Touch. So we'll go with that. Okay. So let's start with, y'all know, I'm not a jelly plate master, but I just really remember the whole idea here is to fill up this whole page, to fill the whole page up. So I think, well, maybe let's see. Let's just see what happens here. Let's put a little black and white. And then I've got this brayer. I mean, we can brayer off on here too. All right, so let's go ahead and just, I'm going to kind of put black and how are they doing down there, honey?
I haven't checked on.
Oh, okay. So let's just go ahead and get some.
I got to run over to the grocery store.
You're going to run to the grocery store?
Yeah.
While they're here?
Yeah, they'll be fine. They're in the garage.
Okay.
They're gentlemen.
Oh, I know, but what do you have to get to the grocery store right now? Oh, for the steak. Well, can you wait? You're not going to cook while I'm streaming. Hubster's going to make steaks on the grill. So. Okay. All right, so I'm just going to get around all the edges here. So I'm kind of smoothing it out, but I don't want to make gray, but I want black and white. Okay, let's see here. So Hubby's going to grill steaks out for us today. Labor Day celebration. All right, now let's see what we're going to do here. So we're going to put the O's on here. And in this case, I think because I need to get in those O's, I think I should turn the paper over on the O's. Let's do it this way. Instead of flipping this over on it like I did the other one, let's just do this. So we're going to go there. Where's my, let's get my Baron here. And I got this Baron from Anthony's Wood. Do you know the exact name, Devin? Anthony. He Wood Crafts on Etsy. He has all kinds. I got this one because I like the color wheel on the top, but he does all different kinds like dragon eyes and all kinds of cool stuff for his Barons. Anthony Cody on Etsy, and I think it's called Cody Wood Designs or something like that. Okay, so I'm trying to really get all inside all the little pieces of O. Yeah, I think it's something. If you put in Anthony Cody, you'll find him on Etsy. Okay, so there we go. So we got some things going on. All right, so now I'm going to take this off, and there's a lot of paint on there, so I'm going to put that down, and let's see if we can brayer off some of that paint. Y'all can see I'm not neat with my stencils. Oh, look, it got a lot of good stuff off of there. All right, let's come over here and see if we can get a little more. Remember, I'm just kind of trying to do black and white. All right, let's see what we can do with this. Let's get right here, down here at the bottom. And then let's go over here on this side. I love the hot mess. I think we'll do the gold on the small one. Okay. There we go. All right, now let's do some gold. Needs a little bit more black and white. Let's do one more round of black and white. Okay, hang on. Let me find, where's my paint here? Okay, so we're going to put a little bit more black and white. I'm going to do it on the small one now. So we can kind of fill in areas. And again, I don't want to make gray, but I'm just kind of trying to get black and white going here. Go up to the edges. Because remember, this gets folded up. You want the whole paper, edge to edge, to have paint on it. Move this over here. All right, so now let's smooth this out. Get my O's again. We'll peel this up and put some of this down. Okay, and now let's use the rest of this up on the edges. And you can really do a lot more with their stencil rather than just piling it up. But I wanted to use it. All right, so now let's go ahead and let's move this over here and get the gold. Okay, so now I'm going to put this down and put the gold on top. Y'all can see I'm not a jelly plater, really. I always have to just like ask and look, and we used to have Jean show us how to do it. Now if Devin's not in the room, it's like, I don't know, I'm just guessing. I'm just rolling out some paint. We'll see what happens. Okay, so there we go. Now let's do a couple rounds of this, and it's probably not going to show up a whole lot, but I'm going to do a few rounds of this. I can probably get another one out of that. Okay, so we'll put this back down in no particular order. Put some more gold. I can probably get some of that off. A little bit. Let's put it right here in the middle. I like the way you pile it. Yeah, I'm just piling it on there, Devin. No particular. But when you fold it up a journal, it really does kind of look kind of cool. All right, let's do one more. Let's do one more round of gold up in this area. Okay, and no, I do not clean my stencils. This will dry. It'll dry at, oops, I was going to turn that over. This will dry as is. And it will just make the stencil a little thicker. That's my view anyway. All right, let's see. Where can I put this? I don't have my big paper down there. All right, let's see what we can do here. Let's put a little bit right there. And let's put a little right there. And let's put a little right there. Okay, we got gold. Baby wipes. Move that. I do try to kind of wipe the brayer off, because if you don't wipe the brayer off, it quits rolling. It will quit rolling. All right, so let's see. Now, the other side, we are going to do the pieces of the Marlene. Let's dry this a little. We're going to do the pieces of the Marlene stencil in these colors. Okay, got a little flashed out again. Got to keep adjusting that light depending on what colors we got out here. I think that the randomness is the whole point of the masterboard. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Devin. It is the point of a masterboard, is the randomness of it. And there's not much more random than this. Hey, Paula. Who else am I missing? I said hi to Cindy, Adria. Okay, it's still got a couple places that I just don't want it to stick to this when I flip it over. All right, so there we go. Now we are going to go back to the small one here, and let's pick the colors. Hang on. Let me put my Devin stencil right here, because otherwise I will. Here, let me get this. I keep it with the sheet, so let me show the sheet here. And you can get it in 5x7 or 8x10. So here's her wonky O's from PM Artist Studios. And there's her name right there, Devin Rex for Art. And if you put in wonky O's, you can find this stencil. All right, so I think on this one we're going to use, after I get everything down, I think we're going to use some of Carrie's foam stamps. All right, so let's see. Let's pick the colors first. We have to pick our colors, or I'm not going to use any more gold, I don't think. All right. Let's see. Where's my card? Here it is. All right, so we want a couple shades. We got a light gray, a dark gray. And I know I have some grays. There's that silver. I want silver. Here's let's see, that's a sand gray. That's light gray. It's almost a blue. It's almost like a baby blue. Then gray. I think I'm going to go with a baby blue and a gray. Here's a gray. A yellow. It's kind of a bright yellow. Let's see. It's almost a yellow ochre. This is called antique gold. It's a yellow ochre. We're going to go with that and gray. A green, that's a grass green, it's kind of in between this. We're going to go with that. And then a dark green. I already had the dark green out earlier. And then, so all we need now is a light, it's almost a baby, it's the lightest baby blue gray. We're going gray sky. It's got a little tint of blue. Okay, so here's the colors we're going to roll with on this. Okay, so they are sour apple, the Hauser dark green. It's called antique gold, but it's not gold like metallic gold. It's just like a yellow ochre. And then zinc and gray sky. Those are the colors we're going to go with. Let's see. Let's see. Is it listed under? Oh, okay. Here. All right. There we go. Yolande is her real name, but I always call her Devin because that's what she goes by here. But if you look in PM Artist Studios, you can find it under Yolande. Okay. So that's Devin's O's. Okay. All right, so let's see what we're going to do here. We are going to get out. I need another piece of paper. Where'd that big piece of paper, other piece of paper go? I have another piece of paper where I was throwing down these, oh, it was this other one here. Throwing down some of these little stencil bits. Negative space bits. All right, let's see what we can do here. I'm going to have to get another piece of paper. I have to have something to throw it down on. A little bit piece of cardstock over here. I have to have something to put these down on the floor when they're wet, because if they pile up, they'll all stick together and we won't be able to use them in the book. All right, let's see here. All right, let's brighten it back up. Always a constant light adjustment. Thanks, Tina. All right, so let's start on the card. Let's start with the yellow. We'll start with the kind of a yellow ochre color. And let's start by putting some down first. I'm not sure which way really works the best to get the most designs. If you put the stencils down first or the paint down, or you can do them both ways. Okay, so we're on the back side of the black and white. Okay, so we're going to do that. And I'm going to try to get all the edges, All right, let's just see what happens here. Or maybe I should pull the stencils off now and turn them over and get some of that paint off. Let's see what happens with that. Will that even work? A little bit. And see, this is what I'm keeping for the inside of the book. So I'll put that down on the big paper. All right, let's see here. In no particular order. Okay, we're going to do a couple rounds of each color. So let's put some more. Now let's put the yellow down first. And then put the stencils. And again, I'm going to use up the brayer off around the edges here, because we want to fill the whole page. All right, let's put this. Let's put this. See if we can get some off there. It's all random, like we said, right, Devin? All right, so let's see. All right, let's go with the green. Okay, let's, what should I do first? I don't know which makes the best designs. Is it the stenciling first, or the stencil down first, or the paint down first? I try to do both so I can learn. What's best. All right, let's see. Let's just try it like this. And then that should hopefully peel up some of those off. No, I was hoping it would peel them off, but it didn't. Let's see, let's go like this. Try to get some of the paint off of there. Let's just roll it out. Just even any little bit of paint. Okay, we're saving these for the inside of the book later. All right, let's go up here. And these shapes are going to be so random, right? Because they're just little bits of, they're the bits of behind the punch outs. All right, let's put this down. Let's put some more down. And let's go with the gray. Yeah, Devin comes on Wednesdays. Devin comes on at Wednesdays at 2:30. Okay, I'm going to put some gray. And let's do the edges. And let's try to do some of this pieces there. Save those down on the floor. All right, let's do another dark gray. Let's put down some paint first. Go along the edge. Get rid of some of this. We're going to put some Carrie stamps in here in a minute, but I want to get some colors down first. All right, let's see. Okay. Do a couple pull, or it's not really a pull, it's more a push. All right, let's see. Let's get some over here. Maybe a little right in there. All right, so we got the, let's see, we need the dark green. What else do we have? Oh, and the light gray. Okay, let's do the dark green. And let's see, where do we can put some here, here. Okay. I have no more. Oh, here's one more. Okay, there we go. Let's go ahead and just smack that down. And take these off. Okay, we're going to make a little sense of it in a minute, maybe. All right. Now, I want to do, let's go with the gold again, or the yellow again, because now we're going to do some stamping, okay? So I'm going to just put some gold down, or it's really a yellow ochre. All right, so I'm going to put some yellow ochre down, and let's kind of brayer off in any places that we don't have any paint. Oops, kind of got a little too much right there. All right, so now what I want to do with this is I'm going to take some of Carrie's numbers, and we're going to pick up some paint, and we're going to stamp it down. Can't really see this color. I think I need to do this in the dark green. You can see it a little bit. Okay, you can see it a little bit. Let's try to use up the rest of this. All right, let's go ahead. Well, let's go ahead and try to kind of just smack some of this off here. All right, now I'm going to kind of clean this off. And y'all don't have to go this quick and this fast. I'm trying to get this done as much as we can. All right, let's go with the dark green. Way too much paint that I didn't need that much paint. But we're going to use it around the edges. Okay, now I'm going to take the same stamp here. Isn't that cool? All right, one more, I think. There. Okay, got a bunch of numbers. Now, I do want to clean this off. You don't want the paint to sit in your foam stamp. Let me get another. And clean that off. And then I'm going to clean off my jelly plate. excess green. It's going to take me 2 hours to clean my hands. No, it won't take that long. All right. Anything going on? It's a jelly smack and pull. That's right, Devin. A jelly smack and pull. All right, let's dry this. Oh, wait, you know what? I did want to use some of these dots. What color would I use? That the light gray, maybe? Will that show up? I kind of like that light. Let's do one more. I'm going to go with this light gray. And these are also at PM Artist Studios. I'm going to use up some of the... And I don't know the names of these. I'm sorry. I do not know the name. Let's see if I can see any of these. It's really light. I'm just going to put some random. I think when we put the book together, you'll be able to see them more. I'm going to try to go over the darkest greens and stuff so that you can really see that the most. See, you can see it when it goes over the dark areas. One more up here. Okay. All right. We're done with the jelly plating. Y'all served me well today. The mess we made together. More baby wipes. All right. Hi, Ruth. Anybody else I'm missing coming in? Did I say hi to you, Charmaine? I think I did earlier. Okay, I need to take a quick break anyway, so let me go wash these real quick, take a quick break, and then we will do our cut and fold and make this into a journal. Oh, this got bright again. Let's turn the brightness down just a little. There we go. All right, I'll be right back. I'm going to go wash these and take a quick break, okay? Okay. There's not going to be any getting all this off my hands until I get my craft scrubby on it and my fingernail polish remover. Okay, clean those off. But let's see if I can get a little more off. Well, my hands are wet. It's really the fingernails that it sticks to. And so that's why I have to get my fingernail polish remover out to get it off my nails. But we're not going to do that now because it doesn't bother me to have them painty. Might bother some of y'all OCD, but yeah. The stencils are made out of Yupo paper, Cindy Daly. It's a kind of a plastic paper. Yeah, it's called Yupo. Okay. All right, let's dry this. Then I'm going to fold and cut, make another journal. Thank you. Devin said it's a 90-pound Yupo. They last a long time. I mean, and I don't clean them. I don't clean them at all. I think you can clean them, I think you can put them in some soapy water and rinse them off, but I don't. I just once the paint's dry on there, it's not going to come back off. So I just keep using them. Janet, you didn't think I'd see that, did you? What are you going to do today, by the way, Janet? Well, I have you right there. Well, I have you yanked up into the chat. What are you going to do today, Janet? I know I've asked her 3 times, and I'm sure she's answered me 3 times. Let's just stop a minute and see what she's going to do today. Janet comes on at 1. Is she going to answer? Okay. Well, I'm waiting. Oh, I'm going to watercolor out. Okay, there we go, guys. She's going to do a watercolor out of the anyway, out of that book, the design book. And she follows her on, she is on Instagram. If you want to put her Instagram channel in there as well, Janet, I'm pretty sure it's the same person, right, that you follow, that does the abstract watercolor. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Devin said, my mistake. It's a 74-pound Yupo paper, not 90. Okay. Either one, whichever one. They work well. They're a good solid plastic, for stencils. And I've never had one break or tear or, even some of the thinner ones. So, all right. So now what we're going to do, remember we have black, white, and gold on one side, and we have these colors, and these colors were based off of the color cue cards that we picked, or Hubster picked them this morning. He picked 5 cards, and we did 3 of the colors, and then I did a black, white, and gold. Okay. All right, so here's what we're going to do. It's the same thing as the other one, and I'll unfold it and show you one that's not painted in a minute so you can see it better. Let's see. I think, let me go ahead and flip this over. I think this will be easier for y'all to see if that's flipped over, so we don't have the edges of other things distracting. And let's turn the color of the light back up again. Always the light. It's always the light. All right, so here we go. Bye, Miriam. Thanks for stopping in. Oh, there. Janet put her Instagram in. There we go. Old Dough Design. I know I'm not saying that right. Okay, so we're folding this in half. And you do want to try to take your time when you're doing this folding bit so that it's nice and lined up. I'm not really doing that. What do I do with my nice clean bone folder? I know my bone folder's around here somewhere. What I do with it? Not finding the bone folder. What I do with it? There it is. Okay, there. My bone folder. And when you use a bone folder like this, you want to push down the middle and go left to right. Don't just start on the edge and go across, because that'll make it go wonky. Okay, it's going to be wonky enough as it is. All right, then we're going to go to the middle. And if I flip this up, I can kind of feel where the middle is, because it is kind of hard to see with all the paint. There we go, left and right. I'm going to flip it around, do the same thing. We're going to go to the middle, which I'm going to kind of do by feel, because it is hard to see the line. Okay, so now we're going to go the other way and fold it in half. Try to get it as lined up as I can. And then we're going to do the same thing to half again. Half again. And half again. It's all just halves. Half it, half it, half it again. Okay. There we go. So you can see We got this fold, we got the middle fold, we got this fold. So can y'all see all the folds there? Now what we want to do is we're going to take our scissors and we're going to cut up. We're going to cut. There's four sections each. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. We're going to go on this first one here, and we're going to cut up to the third. 3 of them. It is a little tricky to see the line with all the paint. So you can take your time, make a mark where the dot should be, where it ends. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're going to come over here on this side. Okay, I'll open it up here for you in a minute. You'll be able to tell exactly how I cut it in just a minute. Okay, we're going to go up to there. Now we're going to turn the whole thing around and go to the middle. And we're going to do the same thing. We're going to cut up 3 squares to where it ends there. Like it's hard to see. Kind of guessing there. All right, so this is how the cuts look. So again, if y'all want to take a screenshot of this so you know how the cuts look. Folded paper you gave me use for the activity started. I don't know what folded paper, okay, you got your folded papers? Okay, so here we go, like this. Take a picture. So there's 4 sections in each one. And it's the same on the other side, right? It's the same on the other side. Now what you do is you can take either corner, doesn't matter which, just start at one end, and you start accordion folding. Over, under, over, under, over, under, over, under. It's just an accordion. You just keep folding over, under, like this until you have the whole book folded. Okay, and you can be, mine's not perfectly lined up. It's pretty good, but you can take more time to fold. All right, now let me move this off of here a minute. Okay, let's zoom back in now that we got that big paper. Okay, turn the light back down. Always the light. There we go. All right, so now it's an accordion folded book that goes both ways, okay? So I know we counted before. I think it's 32 or something, but there's 2 flip ups inside because of the accordion, but I'll show you that in a minute here. So you can see, y'all can count yourselves if you want. That's one that opens up. So start over. This. And so when you get to the end, of the book, it goes the other way. And then you see the back side. See? So it's a double-sided little accordion book. And then inside, when you get to you can get to one page here, and it flips. You can do this. So you have kind of hidden pockets, if you will. They're kind of hidden in here. See, they're kind of hidden. So, yeah. And you can make this any size you want. This is a good size. And this used the 18 by 24 inch piece of paper. And it's drawing paper, so it's not too thick. I've done it before with the poster board, but it is a little harder to do because the poster board doesn't want to, it's harder to fold and everything. So there you go. That's what it is right there. It's a double-sided little accordion book. And you can use it for whatever. You can use it like I saved the ones that we did here. Let's pick these up. Y'all saw. These are what we use to make the stencils. And you can use the gold on one, or you can flip it. But then what I did in the other book, I won't take the time to do the same thing here because y'all get the idea. I used the scraps I used the scraps of that we did the stenciling with and glued them down. See? So we use the scraps, these. We use these and glued them back into the book. Let's go the other way. And then you can do whatever you want in this book. You can, you can add, like I started to do like a little fish scene, but you can do whatever you want. Bye, Tex. Thanks for stopping in. Okay. You're welcome. Thank you. It'll be fine. They'll put the credenza together just fine. I'm just glad I'm not hearing hammering, but Hubster said that it's just, they're just it's all screws. So he's got, they're drill, the drill. So there's not going to be a lot of hammering. So anyway, yeah, I'll keep some of these. I don't know that I'll put them in this book because I kind of did that technique in this book, but you got all these scraps. So I'm saving all these to do this project again with another color or make another book. And if I look at them for about a month and I know I'm not going to make another book, then I'll give all these away. I should send them to Devin. But she uses her own stencils. That would kind of be like playing against her, to have her stencil, showing her stencils and then have to use a bunch of scraps. Anyway, all right. So let's do another giveaway. Let me move my big papers here. These big papers I will put up under here to use for backing boards, back behind the thing. All right, let's see. I'm looking around. What else do I got going on? Take a sip of my water here. Give Denise oh yeah. You know what Denise is going to do with those scraps. Oh my gosh, Devin, you're so funny. Yeah, they would go straight in the garbage. She won't even do jelly plating because it's too messy, let alone keeping scraps. I'll put this with my jelly plating things. Not that I need more jelly plating things. I have a bucket over here of a bucket and a few of these. I don't know how many I have of these, of my, jelly plated pieces for scraps. Some of them are on tissue paper. Some of them are on, the printer paper. But anyway, I've got probably at least 5 of these, maybe more. Okay, so let's see. This is going to fish book. Let's pick this up off the floor and we'll do another giveaway. And I will show y'all again, in case you missed it, my ancient ephemera books that Poor Toast made by my request. Thank you, Poor Toast. I love these. We're going to do a project on Wednesday with these. Okay. All right. So let me show y'all one more time here, a blank one that I drew the lines on just so you can see how they're folded. I know that would be fun to see her reaction. Oh, yeah. Maybe I should save them for when she gets her. Denise, what should we do with these? She'll go like this and drop it in the trash. Not the books, but the scraps. Okay, so here's the same journal. Let me open it all up. Unfold it again. Hang on. There we go. Okay, it's the same thing on the other side. I just have a red line, just so you can see how it folds. Okay, just goes up and down and all the way around. It's just like a little accordion. There we go. And I could use this too. So there's our little journals that we've done today. Thanks, CB. Okay, so now let me do a giveaway, another giveaway. Turn the brightness back, and we'll look at these again. Okay, I'm really loving these. These were fun. So we're gonna go back to the Marlene Going back to the Marlene, this is the essential. And again, I've had this since 2022. That's about half of it there. I punched out about half, and that's where we got the scraps from, was the negative space from these punches. And so we did an envelope, a couple of envelopes full. We're gonna do the same thing again. And then what time is it? Then after this, I gotta go, because whether they're finished with that credenza or not, Hubster's gonna have to cook us some steaks later. He's grilling out. But I will probably pop into Janet's too. So, all right, here we go. We're gonna do the same thing that we did before. I have to clean up in here too. So we got a couple minutes. And I do want to show you the ancient civilization one more time, because that's what we're going to do on Wednesday. All right, so let's see. Let's get out some papers here. Let's get out a couple Marlene papers. Oh, these are good. All right, I'm going to cut them down to 5 by 7, I think is what they were. So everybody gets one of these. Let's see, 5 by 7. So they fit in the envelope. That's why they're 5 by 7. So they fit in the envelope. All right. Okay. So these are really cool looking. I like them. I'm just not using them. So somebody might as well, right? All right. I'm not punching out any new ones. I already have a whole bunch punched out here. So we're going to go with that. All right. So let's move the glue out of the way. Pull them back out again. And do some divvying up. All right, let's see here. Girl, I'm just going to try to kind of put a word. Let's see, love yourself. There's a little love yourself. Here's a inspire today and happy day. Put a word, at least put a word in each one. And put one of these little girls in each one. And a flower and a girl. And a flower and a girl. A seahorse and a flower. Just talking to myself. Here's a little face. Here's a little, that one's cute, isn't it? Well, I'll put her in one. Here's another little girl, the angel girl. Let's see. Marlene has got a sense of humor. This little bird. Okay, so we've got a bird and a person, a bird and a person. There's a bird and a flower and a person. And the flower, a person over there. Okay, I'm just trying to put, kind of the same type thing. There's a butterfly instead of a bird. There's a fish. With another flower. It's an octopi. And a couple more little flowers. All right, I think we're good. Put a couple leaves. Some of these little tiny flowers and leaves in each one. So y'all go make yourself a cute postcard. Go make yourself a cute postcard with these. All righty, I think we're good. All right. Oh, made a big mess. I knew that was probably going to happen. They don't just want to fly back into the, pouch here. This is why I use these pouches. They work so well. That's another word. Put a couple more flowers in there. All right. Picking up. All righty. Let's do this. So last time we did USA first. We'll do international first. Another little fish. All right. So wait for it. Wait for it. All right. Dee Dee, you have inspired my project for Wednesday. I will make a meander. Is that what they're called? Meander book. Okay. A meander book. Yeah, the first time I saw a meander book, if that's what they were officially named, was Tisha Moore, 15, 20 years ago, sometime between 15 and 20, long time ago. I saw her make one, and she made some out of watercolor paper, like arches, big, huge sheets of watercolor paper. And I don't really remember because it's been so long. And then other people are making them now too. You can find them. If they're called a meander book, then look that up. Thanks, Kevin. Yeah. Okay, so here we go. International only. Give me a couple minutes here, guys. 1 to 100. Wait till I type in go. One number only. Don't change your numbers. Let me get my iPad back over here. Hang on, I'm knocking everything over. No room. Okay, let's flip open the random.org here. Okay, so we'll do a new number here in a minute. Okay, international only, 1 to 100. First two people. First two people closest without going over. One number only. Wait till I type in go. I don't know if that's what they're called, but I've heard them called concertina books. Okay. Okay, thanks, Devin. Okay, international only first. Then we'll do US. Okay. I'm sitting here for a minute. I'll put a couple of paints away while we're waiting. This is how I pick up as we go. Because then, after the stream is over, I can go see what that credenza is looking like. I never did use these rollers. I didn't use those today. But, all right, let's get some of these paints back in here. At least a couple of them. Not falling all over my desk. All right, I'm going to count down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last call, 1. Okay, let's pick a number. This was from before. Pick a new number. 10. And if everybody went over 10, I'll pick another number. Okay, 10. Let's see, scrolling. All right, I only see one person. Heart House. Heart House. Already won. You already won, Heart House. So she just won. Heart House just won. Heart House, no. One winner per day. You're lucky, though. Go buy you a lotto. All right, so everybody else, she already won. We're going to do it again. Everybody else went over. All right, we're going to pick a new number. Heart House. Y'all don't play if you already won. Silly. Okay, here we go. 75. First two people closest to 75 without going over. All right. Now, let's see who went closest to 75. Let's see. Joanne had 69. Terry Brett had 68. So it looks like Joanne and Terry Brett. Am I right? Yvonne, you're lagged. You are way lagged. Okay, let's see. Is that right? I'm looking. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like Joanne 69, Terry Brett 68. Okay, so Joanne and Terry. Okay. And if y'all missed it, I showed Terry Brett's prompt that she drew from last week on Instagram. Y'all need to go follow Terry on Instagram. Okay. Y'all are so funny. I mean, I tell y'all, it's like, that's like Raul. I mean, oh my gosh, Raul wins a lot. I hope he gets half the mail I send him because I send it all out. Okay, so there we go. All right. All right, roll. All right, so there's those. All right, next. All right. All right, now we're going to do USA only. Now, if y'all won, don't play again. All right, USA only, 1 to 100. Wait till I type in go. When I type in go. I know, roll, right? Okay, so here we go. USA only. Wait till I type in go. 1 to 100. First two people closest. I love you guys. I tell you. I tell you. Herding cats, people. It's herding cats. All right. There it goes. Oh my gosh. USA only. We'll pick a new number. Let me put these back in my jelly plate bowl. Basket. I have a basket for jelly plating stuff. Okay. So it all stays contained. Do we lose a girl? I don't know. We'll give it to somebody else. It fell out of my thing. All right. All right. I'm going to count down. Last call. Get your numbers in. I'm going to count down 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hi, Missy, by the way. 1. Okay, let's pick a new number. First two people closest to 82. 82. First two people closest to 82 without going. I'll get all these in the mail to y'all tomorrow. No mail today. Let's see. 82. I'm going to scroll. Y'all help me out here. Let's see. Oh, that's Tawanda. Tawanda has 72. Let's see what we got here. A person. It looks like a person has 78. So a person had 78. Let's see if anybody else came closer than Tawanda. Scrolling. 82. Is it Tawanda with 72? Y'all tell me. I think it's Tawanda with 72 as a second person. Am I right? Now, I don't have either one of y'all's addresses. Tawanda Sue had 72. Am I right? 72 and a person at 78? Y'all double check for me. Okay, here's my email, guys. Y'all both need to email me your address. I don't share your address with anybody. I don't put you on an email. Let's see. Let me see. Hang on. Yeah, I don't share your address. Thank you, Janet. All right. So the other thing I wanted to remind everybody of is the swap, the stamped postcard swap. You have to have your 5 postcards to Janet by October 19th. And if you go into my community tab and scroll back a couple weeks to where I announced it, you'll see it. There's only books and that. You can see all the information. You still have time to play along in the stamp postcard swap. You will mail your cards to Janet and she will swap them out for you. So let's see. You're welcome, Tawanda. Just don't forget to email me your address, okay? Because if you don't email me the address, I don't go hunt y'all down. I can't. So, and a person, the same thing for you, a person. All right, so I got all those ready to go. Let me show you one more time real quick my Ancient Civilization ephemera books that we're going to be working out of on Wednesday. Oh, let me go and show you. I did make these over the weekend. I did make 3 new discs over the weekend. I did some undersea killer whale ship discs. They are varnished and all that. So I made these 3 over the weekend. And then last week, I made these 3. I made these 3 the week before, the fall ones. And if y'all did not see on my Instagram, I did post a new Barbie photography. I did post a new Barbie photography. Let me see if I can get Instagram to behave. In case you don't follow me on Instagram. Come on. I'll step out in the hall. Hang on. Jeez. Now, it's not loading, guys, so hang on. Let me just see if I can find it in my photos. My Instagram is not loading at all. It does not like to load in this room, but I can find it in my photos. So I'll show you all my new Barbie photography that I did. And I called it's September, because yesterday was September 1st. September, it's almost fall. So I got my cats there. You can see it better on Instagram if you can go over there. But so that's the me Barbie. And there she is with the cats, the owl, the fox. So yeah. So let me flip through this real quick, guys, before we go. And yeah, I hope y'all had fun. Had fun doing these little journals, and it was a mess. It was a hot mess to do jelly plating masterboard art journal all in one. Thanks, Laverne. Thanks, guys. I don't sell them right now, Cindy, because I have people that I've been giving them, that support the channel, or made one for Samantha, I made one for Denise. But I might consider selling them. But I can't do. I'll say right off the bat, I don't do anything international. I mean, I do giveaways international, like I did those journal pages for you guys that I made individually. But as far as selling anything, I don't do portraits, international commissions, because I have no guarantee for them to get there. So I don't do any international commissions. So yeah. Thanks, Hard House. I'm glad you won, Hard House. Make sure you send me your address. Thanks, Devin. A fun jelly smack and pull session. So on Wednesday, I'll make a large disc. Maybe I'll make 3, or I'll at least probably lay them out using these. And again, this is Pour Toast. There's Pour Toast on Instagram. Kate Curry and Pour Toast make these collage ephemera books, and they're all over Amazon. There's a couple hundred, I think. I don't know how many, but there's a lot. So just look up Pour Toast and or Kate Curry. Let me go back over here on Amazon, and you will find their books. Kate Curry, Pour Toast. Okay. So this is the one that I requested. I requested the medieval one. I requested the outer space one. So he's made a few by request. And if you follow him on Instagram, guys, he's the nicest guy. He will follow you back. He'll support you if you do collage. He's really great. So anyway, I bought 2. So thanks, guys. All right, I'm going to head out, go check on the credenza, see how the steaks are going to be looking. We can't cook until after the guys are gone. He's going to go buy them some hamburgers, but he's not grilling out the guys that are building the credenza, but he'll feed them. He'll go get them some hamburgers. He might have already gone. So, all right, guys, I will see you on Wednesday, or see you at Janet's. I'll try to at least pop in. And so y'all have a great rest of your day. Thanks, everybody, for being here. Hope you had fun. All right, guys. Bye.